hello, hello, everybody. It is I, Noble Crumpet. I'm a comfy cosmic being who is ready to do some bugs tonight. I stream art on Tuesdays, games on Thursdays, and my friends and I tonight are streaming TTRPGs, specifically the Genesis RPG in the Twilight Imperium setting. All those streams start on Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With that out of the way, let's go and see what our friendos are up to. Hello, everybody. You're live.
Hi.
Daniel! We weren't supposed to say anything!
Oh, you guys. You're so cute.
We're just a bunch of cards.
You're so cute. Now, instead of saying nothing, does one of you guys want to recap what happened last time?
No, because I really want to know what would happen if we were completely silent for like a full minute.
Why don't we all just say our favorite words?
Paradox.
Discombobulate.
Butter.
Petrichor.
Thirsty.
Free.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
Sorry, Chris.
Derail.
Well, I don't have a favorite word. So, let's do recap. Why not? So, last time you guys were on Centipede Planet, Olergoat, which is inhabited by these slightly telepathic centipedes, which everybody can hear except for those who can easily block out telepathy, like Nolly. You guys...
Who doesn't know?
You guys acquired a new ship using all of Thraz's talents in one fell purchase, and got something, I believe it was something crazy like 85% off. Thanks to
we got a ship for like $20 and half a hot dog.
Yes, you sure did. Let's hope it doesn't bite Thrazir back in his behind later. But that doesn't matter for you guys. You guys are player characters. In the meantime, you guys got questioned by two detectives, two elite Letnev detectives with superfluous names. You guys made quick work of them and were able to avoid detection.
When quick work, we did not kill them. We just sent them away.
Yes, you made quick work of them socially.
Socially told them that they could be doing better things.
Exactly. You did eventually...
their livelihood less.
Yes. You did do so with a coercion bend rather than a deception bend or a charm bend. So they are now a little scared of dealing with you. But needless to say, the word is out on the street that Gervalt is a traitor. His face plastered everywhere, and he's already changed his clothes and is trying his best to hide. But one of the ace bounty hunters showed up and attacked you guys. You guys made quick work of him as well. I'm surprised. He was very skilled. He was no match for a team of a crack team of experts like you guys.
The katana got ruined.
Your katana got damaged. Yes, that was a pretty bad stuff. You guys are in a bar where this fight took place. The bartender is on another layer, so there he is. He's back.
He went to the second floor. He's like, I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. He went below decks. He comes forth towards you guys and telepathically thanks you for your efforts. That was a long one. Thank you all for defending our establishment. I'm sure that we would not have been safe without your help. Thank Crom that you have done this.
Yeah, this is also after we had gotten some weird information that Shepard picked up on. Them kept like calling him Crom, and then we went to that bar.
Yep, and then you were given more information. Do you remember what that information was?
No. Nope.
Don't forget.
We were supposed to go someplace. Yeah.
Yes, you were going to go see the Elder. The Elder of, I believe, their oldest is 14 years old, I think they said.
I do remember that, yes.
17.
17, that was it.
I think. Yeah. Inkeep is getting more info and location/contact. 17 years old, ? Missed some details because Sin was focused on red things, so I wasn't paying attention.
It's true.
But there was silicate soup for Shepard.
Yes, there was silicate slurry. This bar is also, partially Letnev occupied, so it had red lights everywhere. not to mention this whole planet is a cybernetic research facility, colony, owned by the Letnev, and not the native Olergodans. Anywho, what would you guys like to do? I'll take it to you guys. You guys have just defeated a bounty hunter.
Do we... Wait. Is the bounty hunter still within our... Like, is he a hostage? Do we still have him?
He is fully wounded and incapacitated.
Okay.
Well, we probably want to strip him of all his dangerous shit and, tie him up.
Sure. You head over to the body of Voidmark Spectre. This body is like leaking fluids everywhere, and kind of like twitching intermittently. Upon an immediate inspection, Yara, you see that this is far more machine than man. In fact, it might be all machine. This is just a droid.
Oh no, so he's still going to be coming after us, possibly?
Then it's going to be mass manufactured. We could be facing a legion of these, potentially.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Can I hack into this thing? Like, get...
Yeah, you won't be able to control it. It's far beyond repair and beyond your expertise to recreate it. But
I want to see if I can access memories or something.
Could perhaps get information out of it, yes. So, let's have you do first check of the night. Let's have this be... I'd say it's pretty advanced cybernetics. I'm gonna say it's a difficulty 4.
Okay, and this is computers check?
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Success with a threat. I'm gonna say you take 1 strain, and then you attach your savant via some wires to this seemingly exoskeleton, and that's when you discover that it is fully robotic. It's highly advanced technology, and it's difficult to parse everything through it, but you can tell that there is some sort of direct video feed and direct signal that leads to this body. The transmission looks like it is still transmitting, so whoever's controlling this thing can see what you guys are doing to it.
Well, I'd very much like to turn that off if I can.
I eat the eyeballs.
Guess I
we'll get to that.
Can't see if there's no sensors there. Eat the eyeballs.
Could I just point out where the sensor is and just be like, we need to disable this somehow, and then Shipper just comes over and just plucks it off and makes a hole in its face to eat.
Sure. Yeah, no check for that. You rip out the transmitter and start iron gianting the metal away. It's no longer transmitting. Unfortunately, your connection to it is cut as well.
I mean, we probably want to just not come to this bar very often from here on out, since it's another location here. May
I also point out that we just had a very rambunctious bar fight while being a little more interesting than we would necessarily like. Perhaps we should move ourselves.
Yes, you should go to the place that I mentioned. It is sacred to us. You should make haste. If there are others looking for you, they will know that this is a popular place. You should be cautious. Is it safe now? Raz comes out from behind his cover that apparently was still being affected by.
No and yes. We should move. Also, Shepard would like to bring a travel snack. As in the bounty hunter, since this is the robot. He's gonna eat the robot.
Okay, you start picking
are
up...
we just leaving the robot here?
Nope.
No, Shepard is picking it up.
That's perfectly good scrap!
It probably was
Pulls
worth
out.
something.
Pulls out arm from mouth.
It's like pull it out like a bone.
It's like Stitch, Lilo and Stitch, when he just starts eating the cake, she's like, hey! And he spits it back up and tries to, like, reassemble it.
Here, Nolly. I'm sure that, you could make do with this. It's going to be hard to sell damaged goods.
Is there, by any chance, can we search it before it's entirely eaten because he might have some nice equipment or armor or
What kind of
tools.
weapons is this thing working with?
I know. I want to know.
It was working with some nice-ass katanas. Twin poniards. On further inspection, the poniards seem to be quickly corroding. You're not sure what's caused this, but there's some sort of liquid on it now. The Cymot dust that was coating it is now crumbling off.
Oh, shame.
I'm
However,
not worried about it.
you do find on their person, hold on, how many? You find a thorite decay bomb and 2 dermal sealers.
Ooh.
Who wants to hold on to some dermal sealers?
I have 2 currently on me, so if it,
I have.
Yeah, I
plenty,
think Shepard should have it.
Yeah.
I can hold on to them. I just didn't know if someone wanted an extra one on them.
Yeah, I still have 5 on my person.
Okay, yeah, just double check.
And
I
the
will
decay
have it.
bomb is listed in the TI4 weapons page. It's not a unique item.
Okay, 1 encumbrance. Actually,
I can also carry that.
no, I'm thinking that it should be someone who doesn't have a ranged weapon, like Sin. It also disorients, so they could use it to escape. So I think
Ooh.
Sin should
That's
carry
fair.
it. However, they better
Oh.
have 1 encumbrance free.
Oh, yeah, no, I have encumbrance.
Okay, in
Available.
that case, I think Sin should carry the thorite decay bomb.
Okay, sweet.
As long as they aren't one shots, they should be able to deploy and just fuck off if they're surrounded.
In worst case, I mean, they could self-destruct.
Yeah, Geronimo.
Anyway, good on ya.
Oh, this would be terrible. Holy crap.
Oh yeah, this is the war
Sorry.
crimes grenade.
Yep.
Oh,
War
okay.
crimes grenade.
Welcome
Behold!
To the party, Sin.
Behold my most powerful spell of all! War crime! Anyway. You guys pack up your stuff and kind of pull any hoods that you have a little tighter over your faces to hide. As hide as you can in this centipedal paradise. You walk along these narrow streets underneath the canopies. The sun has come out, and looks like people are mostly doing their like midday siesta that they do. Most of the creatures here abhor light, but there is a sun to speak of, unlike the Letnev homeworlds. So they just kind of slow down midday. Thankfully, this means that you'll be able to spot anybody that might be following you. So far, so good. But just in case, does anybody want to make a perception check?
I can, because I can use my savant. It's close by.
Oh, you mean
You're not savant,
you're familiar?
Yeah, anybody who has a familiar gets a little boost to that.
Yeah. Is yours good or gooder than Nolly's? I know Nolly has a familiar, so.
I have 1 rank in it, so a yellow and 2 green. If anybody has better, and then it'll get a boost from the familiar.
I mean, I have worse perception than that, so.
All right, I'll just roll the perception then.
Okay, you should be good to go. Okay.
Oh, you didn't get your boost.
Oh, hold on. Wait. You got another success.
Okay. So we just really threatening. I mean, that seems to be what's going to happen anyway.
Yeah. You look around and nobody. It looks like nobody's following you. Though you are getting concerned glances from the windows. Some people are closing their windows. Others you can see like Letnev peering out, kind of eyeing you guys suspiciously. You guys might opt to get quickly within shelter. I'll say that you take 1 strain and then 1 setback on your next roll. Yara.
Yara's probably a little paranoid now, knowing that the feed went somewhere.
Yeah, you're picking up some strange signals also on your familiar, probably. But thankfully, nobody is following you. All right. You guys make it to the location that Tender Bib Rorkin Ochatukra told you about. It is a large domed facility that's got kind of like bulbous miniature domes coming off of the sides of it. You go inside and it's immediately a lot cooler than it was outside, even in the semi-Mediterranean looking climate. You descend into this large domed space. There's a mist hanging low in the air, and there are a few centipedal folk about, probably more when it's not the siesta, but there are at least 2 that regard you with at least initial curiosity, and then one of them like pulls its hood off of its head, and maybe its eyes go wide? You're not sure. It doesn't blink, but its compound eyes take in your forms, and it quickly approaches to Shepard, and you can hear it like chittering under its breath. Crom is here. There is still Crom. Crom is still living. The blue ones may flee now.
Do they think of you as some kind of savior, Shepard?
Uncertain.
You are Crom. Look. The creature chitters again, and then kind of pulls Shepard's arm, like trying to lead you somewhere with gentle tugs.
I'll let them kind of tug me along because I'm curious.
You are led into a hallway that is far too small. You have to crouch just to get in there. It's built far more for these centipede folk to crawl through. But as soon as you get onto the other side, you see a massive curtain that is drawn. They pull back the curtain, and even though it's like complete darkness in this room, you turn on one of like your robotic lights, maybe like where your eyes are, probably.
Blue. It turns luminosity up on the flashlight.
You turn
Thanks.
on your... That's louder than I thought it was going to be. You turn on your lights. You can see that the wall is covered in what look to be ancient markings. Markings that depict something that looks like you. It's large.
So pictorial. It's not like...
It's highly pictorial. So
Okay.
It could really be anything, but it's got like a wide head. It has a central eye. And it looks to be at least of high importance because it's much larger than the Olergotans that are around it. The creature like kind of points at the thing and then points at you. Crom.
Analyzing Crom. Yara, I seem to have insufficient data on information, but I am going to investigate.
I'm going to need you to make a knowledge lore check. I'm going to give you...
Could I do knowledge culture as some sort of like, oh, I can read into these people a bit better?
I'll allow that as a separate check. This is going to be a different check.
Okay.
And I'm also going to give you a free upgrade as well. Upgrade and a boost. You can go.
So
this is
I'm
knowledge-
not skilled in... Yeah, I don't have
This
history.
is knowledge lore, so it's just empty knowledge.
Empty knowledge, yeah.
You look at the thing, and it seems familiar, but you can't quite place it. Now make a culture check. This is going to be... Yes, okay. Did remove the things. You take one strain, because you're a little confused at this, strangeness going on.
Insufficient data. Insufficient data.
The Olergotans look at you all and suddenly panic when they notice Gervald. One of the blue ones. It is with you? We are sorry. We will destroy this. We did not know that you would be here.
Don't worry. He's not going to say anything. We don't want to cause any stir. It'd be better if nobody says much of anything.
This one blue is not friends with other blues. It is alright for him to see this.
I grunt in frustration.
If Crom says it is okay, then It is okay. The Ollergotans then kind of slowly show you more of this sort of facade. It seems like it's didactic. It's chronological in its own way.
When was it made? Can I ask them that? Can they give me information like either it's fairly recent or maybe a couple generations, or they don't know how long ago it was made? It was just there.
This is from our ancient ancestors.
They lived
It
for
is-
about like 14 to 17 years, so what's ancient to them?
It is from nearly 100 years ago. It has seen nearly 20 of our fathers and mothers.
That's actually kind of a lot. Yeah.
We
It's a lot
do
of
not
generations.
We do not remember its true purpose, but we still know its name is Crom. And the Blue Ones came as messengers of Crom. They told us how to create special things. They taught us how to do special things. And now we are beginning to suspect they are deceiving us. They are Crom's deceivers. Or perhaps a test from Crom. But you being here, this brings us new hope. You should see the Elder. The Elder could tell you more.
We shall see the Elder. In due time. If they are here, that would make it much easier.
They are resting. They are resting. It is our turn to tend to our children. You guys look in the other room and notice that the low mist hanging in the air is concealing like these mounds of white pearly eggs that are just lopped in these pools. They are providing a pungent scent to the entire moist domed cavern.
Gross.
I actually have a question, Chris.
Yes.
Nolly's kind of distracted and not really paying attention because all she hears is just chittering. So she's sort of just absent-mindedly looking around the chamber. Is there anything she sees, anything she finds?
That's
she sort of like wanders away from the group and looks at stuff.
Okay.
Oh no, the child is wandering.
Why don't we make a...
With a very tall shadow hovering over her.
Sure. Why don't we make a new perception check?
Sure.
More.
You take a strain. You feel a sensation of being watched, but maybe it's just all of the orbular eggs in this room that are making you uneasy. Or perhaps the pungent smell. One of the other Ollergotans kind of waves to you and chitters. You don't know what it's saying.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, cool.
Nice place you got here.
It doesn't regard you anymore. It is tending to its duties. Very important duties. You look closer and you can see that it is, looks like it's teasing a new centipede out of one of its now crumpled egg sacs. It is doing some sort of ritualistic process to communicate with it for the first time. I'm sure it's very touching for those that could hear it. Kind of gross otherwise. Anyway.
We saw birth?
Well, Nolly did.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bug. Oh shit, I also
Bug-
just realized that Allie's
pulled out of
So
token as
you go,
well.
oh, it's just a bug, and then you think of the scene with like the alien queen giving birth to the little eggs, and you're like,
I was thinking of, well, they're centipedes, right? So I was thinking
Yeah.
more like those spiders that, like, you know, have the eggs on their back.
oh,
Okay, cool.
Either
Fix
way. Ugh.
All right. We go back to the other room. The centipede creature, it beckons for you all. You must see the elder Sexa. Sexa is our eldest of 17 years. They can tell you more. They know the past generation.
If not inconvenient, I wish to remain here and wait for information.
It's in the other room.
The elder was resting, were they not?
Yes, but surely they would jump at the opportunity to see Crom.
Guess we should stick with Shepherd, guys.
Please. I'm concerned that this creature may be aroused and have too much of a heart rate and potentially pass out from seeing me. They seem to have some sort of folklore or...
Got a high opinion of yourself, don't you?
I am making opinions and constructing them from their point of view. I fear that I may exert too much energy for them.
What type of creature are you, Shepherd? You're no normal android, right?
I am a Titan.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. So maybe they have an affinity for Titans that have been here long ago?
Which would be fascinating, as I have not yet met another Titan.
I mean, I don't think I've ever met another Titan either. Maybe heard of a few.
I feel like you would have remembered it.
Many of us have started at the homeworld. The eldest of ours is almost like a god, and our council, and our mother and father. They sit at the center and guide our decisions, and help us continue on to aid others. I was on a solo planet, and am searching for a way back, and to find others like me, to bring back with me.
Could we do a knowledge check to know how accurate any of that sounds from what we know of Titans? Because our characters wouldn't know too much, would they?
I feel like you guys have made this knowledge check prior.
I think so, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like most people wouldn't have passed up the chance to ask, can I do a knowledge check on Shepherd?
Especially if you have any knowledge of the Mentak, you know of, like, the original reason why Titans were made, like, before, like, the giant war happened.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe that's, like, the thing that you think of always first. But me as a Titan, I'm like, I know that we are peaceful people, and we just like to make art. But our art is also, like, the size of a planet. You tiny, small carbon life forms making your art on 4x4 inch, like, panels. Haha.
If anything, you're just confusing Tiara. Like, is this an average Titan, or is this not an average Titan?
I am simply a baby.
I mean, it sounds like you got a fan club, and you're not gonna miss out on meeting your biggest fan, are you?
No. I will not. Simply for the fact that I wish to see who else they may fan over. And if they are near.
Of course. I mean, this is an opportunity that we only get once in a lifetime. Also, it's not bad to be favored by the locals instead of hunted and feared by them. For once.
Sure. Our presence may bring them danger, though, which I am not too excited about.
Yes. That is true, but I'm sure that nothing will happen.
We saved him at the bar. We can save him again.
Alright. Let's, you guys are going to follow them to the Elder's chamber.
I would love for them to sort of prepare the Elder. So literally that, like, a presence of a Titan, them thinking this Crom person, whoever this may be, they don't have a heart attack, or a whatever attack that will physically affect the centipede.
Okay.
I think you're hyping yourself up too much.
Mm-hmm.
This centipede, I guess, what would you call somebody that watches over eggs? An egg watcher?
A brood?
Brood watcher? Yeah.
Brood
watcher
mother?
sounds cooler.
Mother.
The brood watcher nods and says, "Your presence will be announced. I will tell the elder." It scutters further down the hallway, leaving you guys alone with the facade. which I guess gives you some time to investigate it further if you're somebody other than Shepard. Shepard has already tried.
Nolly kind of points at. So is that like your dad or something?
I don't know. I would also like to question Gurvalt. Does Gurvalt have any information as far as like the occupation of this location and why a Titan might be involved? Because they keep referencing the Letnev.
It's true.
Colonizers.
I will
Gurvalt,
say that
have you
Gurvalt
given history?
might have information, but they were not in charge of this operation, so it would need to
Right.
be a check. So I'll say
Okay.
knowledge lore.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Figured it could be something that's like in the history books, especially in your position.
Wait,
you might
did
know
you
more.
set the difficulty right? I
Yeah.
should have asked. Okay. Then in that case, no.
Why didn't you read your textbooks?
I was also going to ask. I don't know if you said you let other people take checks about the mural or not, Chris.
I did.
Oh, I think Nolly would like to make
Yeah.
a check.
Hold on. I just needed to shout.
Oh, yeah,
Why
resolve
weren't
his.
you at elf practice? Sorry. No, Gurvalt was not super privy. He just knows that the Letnev did colonize this place. He didn't even know really what it was for. It wasn't something on his radar. It's not like he planned to go to Centipede Bug Hell. That sounds like a bad mission to go to.
Get deployed on Centipede Planet.
We don't need to justify our manifest destiny.
All will be under the Letnev. All right.
Yeah.
Nally, why don't you do? I guess it's
Nolly lore.
Yeah, I guess it's still lore.
Okay. I'll use a story point to upgrade that.
Okay, I will upgrade it then. You guys remembered you had those.
Yeah. Also, are we supposed to have 7 total?
That's neat.
Yeah. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, because there's
Anyway.
there's 7 players. I removed one
Right.
last time because Dan wasn't there.
Ah, okay. That's why I'm remembering wrong.
Yeah,
Alright,
because Thraz also counts.
correct. Okay,
Well,
cool.
the GM counts.
Yeah.
Okay. You recover 1 strain. Or, I mean, you could use it for other things, but I figured that's the easiest.
Yeah.
But that's a succeed with a triumph. You look over this this large mural, and you kind of start piecing together what might have happened here at this forsaken Olive Garden planet. It looks like they used to worship this Crom as some sort of deity. You're not sure if it's like an elder titan or something, or if it's just increased in size just because, like medieval manuscripts and whatnot.
Hierarchy of imagery
Yeah,
and importance
hierarchy
and
of
stuff.
imagery. But it could be a much larger titan. It looks like it spoke to them. It told them how to do things, how to shape this land and move its rivers, how to farm it and stuff, and gave it all of this information to shape the planet in a way that would be healthy for them and good for them. Then it shows Crom sending messengers from the sky. They were like Crom, but not like Crom in many ways. They still taught them new things, but this time they were not given the agency to do it themselves. They were kind of forced to do things.
Colonizers.
Yeah. They were kind of rounded up and put inside of facilities, and punished if they did not do what they were told. They fell in line quickly, knowing that this was Crom's purpose for them.
Right. Bring them religion, make them believe that the things that they're doing are supporting that religion, and therefore you control the masses.
And there's a final panel that seems to show that they are still waiting for another new message from Crom, a larger purpose. But that's all that you can kind of interpret from these writings. Your triumph gives you a pretty good interpretation of what happened here.
Hey Shepard, I think this was one of the Titans of Wool's colonization and terraforming projects. That it seems that this Crom guy was sort of the start one, kicked it off.
Fascinating.
Yeah, you see here and then she sort of reaches over and dusts off some of the mural a little bit. This is where you can see that the rest of the visitors came, and then they put them into the little boxes, which maybe is like factories. I don't really know, but that jives with some of the historical records of Titan of Wool expansion and colonization of worlds and terraforming projects.
Will it make mention of why the Legative are involved?
No, none of these people really look necessarily like Letnev. This might have all happened before they came.
Interesting.
Maybe the Elder would know how far ago the first Crom came, and so maybe that could give us a better timeline. These guys don't seem to live very long, but if he's heard stories from a long time ago, maybe he'd have a better idea.
It's these smaller depictions, the ones that are like Crom but different. That's what I can't really quite puzzle out.
Chris, how long ago was the original, like, formation of the Mentak and them creating the Titans? That was, like, thousands of years ago, right?
The Mahakt.
Sorry, Mahakt. Yeah.
The Mentak did not create Titans. They created a political galactic issue of piracy.
Right.
Sorry.
The other one.
The big issue of piracy.
I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, yes, the Mahakt.
Mahakt.
The Mahakt created them 300,000 years ago, I believe.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, not 100 years ago, to your knowledge.
This concerns me greatly.
Shepard's gonna go into a bit of the history as far as like what he's aware of for the Mahakt and the original purpose, sort of just like, this is the history of the Titans and how they were born and the creation and blah 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 and all this other nonsense. And be like, but that was like hundreds of thousands of years ago, and we have grown beyond that, created civilizations and grew to love worlds, and we want to protect, cultivate, and grow and expand and help others as like almost like a core belief, right? Like that's part of like their religion almost, is like that's how they want to live, is to help others. Some people think of them, or some Titans think of themselves as like superior creatures, others just want to assist. So this could be a remnant of that, woken up late, and maybe there's old programming still remaining within them, and that greatly fears Shepard.
What's the worst that could happen if somebody's trying to civilize the universe?
The worst that could happen is that someone with this programming could insect others.
And I mean, if they're waiting for a new Crom, a new direction, I mean, how bad is it if you're their new Crom whose message isn't, hey, go put them in these boxes and do what they need to do, but rather just help them out?
True, you make a good point.
The issue
do my
is...
best.
Sin starts sort of shaking and trembling a little bit. It's like I would advise careful self-determination is important. We must respect the will and the agency of these people. A kind hand is still a hand of domination.
I've heard similar things from the Federation. Prime Directive and all that. A bunch of malarkey, if you ask me, but I will follow whatever lead you guys wish to take.
I think you're watching too much syndicated television.
My wish would be to remove the influence and let them decide on their own what they want to do and to continue their own lives. But it may be too late for that. They may have a system that is problematic, that is sustainable, and therefore they follow as sort of a requirement to living.
Crom, the Elder is awakened.
Maybe we all
hope
come
they
with...
didn't have a heart attack.
Yeah, maybe we all come with Shepard?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
All right, Mr.
Nolly can
Centipede,
come too,
lead us on.
even though poor Nolly can't hear anything.
I'm sure probably we're every so often somebody's just explaining what's happening, like, oh, and this.
Yeah. The Brood Watcher lets you follow them into a chamber. This mist exists here as well, but instead of eggs, there's, well, quite frankly, there's writhing piles of baby centipedes that are kept in these like cylindrical glass chambers that are open on the top, but for whatever commands they've been given, they don't seem to crawl out of them. They just crawl all over them. Although some of them peek over, and you see their antennae like twitching at you guys, and you hear this sort of like chaotic whisper of telepathy, but it's like nonsense to you. And there's just so much chittering.
This actually might be way better for Nolly. Also, I was just imagining, like, oh yeah, the kids are staying in their room because they're being told to do so. The elder's right there looking at them, telling them to stay in their room.
The elder is dressed in elaborate robes. They look to be robes that were probably traded from the Hakan at some point. It seems that their trade has reached even here. But it's like purple robes with like golden filigree, and like a bunch of arabesque patterns that are covering its entire surface. The other robes that are covering its additional shoulders are similar shades, and then their lowermost layer is like white. Their hood is hung low over their compound eyes, but some sort of apparatus is like holding it so that their eyes can see, even though they're slightly on top of its head. This gives it a nice wiggle as it moves its head. It slowly cocks its head towards you. You are Crom. You look just like Crom. Come here. It extends its chitinous arms towards you.
A shepherd will approach gently, slowly, and trying to like lower themselves as well so that they're, at the same height as them. And not mentioning their name is different until it's opportune.
It puts its hand on your cold robot chest. It is not like the blue ones. It is different. It is cold. Crom is cold. He wears our armor. He teaches us things. You have come for what purpose?
Shepherd will just kind of gently say, I am here to shepherd and assist others through this world and on to the next.
A messenger to our afterlife. A messenger to our ancestors. We welcome you, Shepherd of Crom. You must be here to speak with Crom, yes? Crom is under the protection of the blue ones, the false Crom.
If Crom will see me, yes, I would love to speak with Crom.
Crom cannot see you. Crom is held. The research facility. Crom is within. They built the facility around Crom, keeping him from us. We can no longer hear his whispers, but they tell us his whispers. We no longer believe their deceptive lies. But you will take us into a new age. Before my children replace me, I will see us brought to a new and glorious future where Crom is with us once more.
Shepard will ask, what would he want from Crom? Or, like, specifically the Elder. What does the Elder want from Crom? Do they want to see, speak, hear, have connection with? Or free Crom? Like, I'm trying to figure out that relationship.
We must hear his voice once more. We must hear his direct voice. Then we will know how to proceed.
Shepard looks back at the rest of the party like, uh-oh.
But you speak to Crom. You are his shepherd. We will do as you command.
We're trying to lay low, but I mean, causing another distraction.
To be a god.
Causing another distraction would take the heat off of us in a way.
True.
Would have to deal with a giant upheaval of some variety.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, how many days do we have until speaking with your contact?
2.
I almost want to, because it almost sounds like they at least took some orders from Crom. Crom was probably something good that did help them in some way, and then because it's either just a system or like the Titan was used for terraforming in a sense, which is what some Titans do. They closed off that like access point, so now they no longer can get information as far as terraforming or like the next best thing to do because it's being hidden by the Letnev.
The blue ones, they taught us new things, unlike Crom. They told us to divert the rivers for their own factories. They take our
I
food
don't like that.
and use it for their own purposes. We are forced to scavenge or farm below the earth, outside of their sight. They do not have our best interests at heart, not like Crom once did.
Shepard wants to help. He's going to literally, like, look at the Elder, like, hold the Elder's hand, but then, like, go and turn around to the rest of the party and get as small as possible and be like, please, I wish to assist. Can we assist?
Sin is already nodding his head, is like, I will assist you with this, Shepard. I think this is important.
We must save the bug babies.
We did not know where they were holding Crom before, but an earthquake happened. It quelled the earth, tore open a hole within it. We might be able to lead you to a special way in. It happened 5 years ago, and we heard it from the research facility. We knew that something large is kept there, and it must be Crom.
We will assist, and would very much love to see this cavernous area to do our own investigations and potentially free Crom from their oppression. And so
we'll at least take a look.
Ooh, are we going to a cave? I've never been in a cave.
We're gonna go spelunking.
Big ass to see that we can free him completely, but I'd be interested in speaking with another Titan.
I mean, that's literally the main reason, like, Shepard wants to speak with another Titan, but also see the situation, like, without anybody else's, like, influence on it. There's a lot of mixed. Shepard has no fucking clue what's going on, but needs to, like, figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, I think by this point most of us kind of know that the Letnevs probably not the best occupiers.
Mm-hmm.
But we're also probably trying to think a little pragmatically about things.
If we're not the best occupiers, how come we're the only one here?
Yeah, we're the best at it.
Yeah, we're not the best occupiers. Scoreboard.
We are the best at occupying things. We've occupied this place. We've occupied this place. How many places have you guys occupied? And then Soul's like,
Sin
the
just
Quan
quietly
Hole.
smacks the DM.
The next question is, when can we leave?
Are you asking the bug person or the?
Oh, I wasn't sure if you were asking the group or.
Both.
Because it's 2 days. Is the
Right.
When the contact comes, and the law authority says like you better be gone in 3 days.
Right. So we have a short period of time to go and investigate and dig down, dip down. We've
Pretty
got
much.
time.
We'll pull it off if we go. If we then want to get to it as soon as possible.
I wish to leave immediately.
Well,
When you said leave immediately, do you mean off world or to?
To the other Titan.
I know somebody that can take you there. They might be able to help. Not many are willing to go so close to the rift. And many are scared of our Letnev. Well, the blue people.
Inform them that they will be defended, and not just by me, but by the rest of my party as well. You're all being
Good.
volunteered.
Go to Chitrich. Chitrich can show you the way.
Is that a person, / bug person, or a place?
He is an Oligartan like the rest of us.
Got it.
I do have one request, and I guess you probably agree with it. If the blue people come asking about us, we were never here. All right?
Of course.
It is in Barthor's interest that they don't know what's going on.
If the shepherd of Crom wills it, we will be as silent as the grave.
It is willed.
Sounded like a good
Ah,
chitter.
good.
Was that a good chitter?
It is a very good chitter.
Nolly, you can't hear what's going on, can you?
Well, I can hear lots of chittering.
I'll quickly explain again. Sorry, I keep on forgetting to do that every few, back and forths.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I think I can probably eventually work out some translator sort of thing, but that's going to take a bit of time.
You really
As long
can't
as
hear
3
them.
days, don't worry about it.
They're like... It's pretty easy to hear them. Like, telepathically, you know?
I mean, sometimes it's hard to hear the chittering because I got like this ringing in my ears, but I mean, I can mostly hear it.
Alright, never mind. I'm not gonna unpack that.
We have already done medical investigations on Nali, and they are fine. There is no
Eh.
physical ailments that prevent them from hearing the communication.
There's a big old asterisk next to that, but only because it's
Right.
unexplained.
Right. But Shepard is very much like, I did that. They're fine.
Alright. You guys are...
Nali, the anomaly.
You guys are thanked again for your service. You are given, I'll say, an egg sack in thanks.
What are we supposed to do with
Uh,
it?
Minion,
Culture, knowledge culture.
Sure. Knowledge culture. Damn. All those dice are
Bug
dice.
Understander has logged on.
What do?
I mean, surely it would be rude to refuse an egg sack. But you think that they probably, seeming to worship you as a deity, they probably want this creature to have your, like, thanks and blessing. They want you to guide this specific Olergoten to higher things.
you got a pet.
It's the baby on the head.
Oh boy, this is a lot of pressure. There was no adoption papers. Adopted.
Just copy El Dorado. The stars just can't do it. Not aligned right.
No, because Shepard also wants a zoo, so...
You take a stress from this knowledge, and perhaps a bane as well. Let's a little setback on you for the next roll you make.
Rude.
The pressure of parenthood.
Yeah, it's big.
Can I do my second win and release some stress?
Yeah.
Okay. I just do I added some gas to the atmosphere that's already in the room, and it kind of swarms around the egg, so it looks like it's some fancy thing, but I'm just releasing stress.
Stress releasing.
Soup! Great,
right.
we have a dungeon to crawl.
You guys are led out of place with many thanks. Please help Crom and be safe in your shepherding duties. We hope that we can see you again.
I say my thanks and I leave.
Good. You leave. You are once again in the streets. The crowded, busy streets of Olergoten. At this point, the place is more bustling again. All the centipedes are out going about their business. People are giving you strange looks. There's a notable addition of occasional Letnev military patrolling the streets. You guys are able to perhaps carefully avoid their presence and detection, thanks to all of the people that are out, and thanks to your prior knowledge. Let's have you guys...
How do we wait for this person?
Well, it's probably not a wait for this person. It's probably a streetwise check at this point. Who wants a streetwise check? I know Thraz has it if you guys don't.
I could, but I have a setback die on me still.
Nolly has it.
Okay, let's say Nolly, Sin, and Zaldenrock have it, right? But hey, Nolly, can you find this bug that you can't understand?
Context clues. All right, hold on.
Did it.
Did it, technically. A little stressful going around. Chitterich? Chitterich? Okay. Guys, did they say yes, or...
This one just handed me a breadstick.
It's covered in slime.
That's the pasta sauce.
That's right.
It's tomato sauce. Never mind.
That's the pasta sauce. It's just spit.
Raz just leans over to Nolly. That's not tomato sauce. Nolly just shrugs and keeps eating. You guys find this Chitterich in a... they're in a different part of town, more towards the cybernetic research facility, the large duranium-lined structure with like outer walls that are kind of protecting it and shielding it from prying eyes from the outside. The much smaller buildings on the outside, I might add. You find this Chitterich person. They are in front of a shop. They've got like this strange apparatus on their face, and they're like flicking a few buttons using some more modern Letnev technology and whatnot. They see you approach. That looks like Crom. Are you of Crom?
Related.
Oh, joyous
Shepherd.
day. A shepherd. A shepherd of Crom. Please, you must partake. I must give you some sort of... Oh dear, I have not done the rituals in so long.
Can't wait. I wish to bestow a gift upon you.
It looks up expectantly.
I offer them the egg child.
God damn it.
A child. Sent from the shepherd of Crom themselves.
It would be most advantageous to bestow this upon you now. We should survive our travels before you then acquire this blessing.
You need travels? What is travels? Chitterich runs a humble store. Chitterich does not travel.
Do not worry, the blue folk will not hear of this.
But there is one with you.
He's not friends with the other blue folk currently.
This is getting tiring.
Just whispering, he is a traitor to the Blues. The Blues do not like him. Therefore, he is safe.
Yes. Yes, I have seen his face. He presses a few buttons on his savant and points it at Gervald. It is you.
Please
you are
erase
the
that.
You are the red blue man. And there's a blinking red thing that says traitor.
Sin is very attentive all of a sudden.
Sin, this is a bad red.
Can I have my savant back?
Thing? Oh.
Please,
Apologies. Sin
Thank
releases it reluctantly.
What is the travel that you need?
We wish to visit Crom.
The earthquake that opened up an opening near the facility. We wish to see and liberate Crom.
Chitterich is not sure. It might be dangerous. But surely, you could do a favor for the shepherd of Grom. I might. Why don't you guys convince him? Shepherd, do a negotiations check.
Negotiations or charm? I would love to just state that I would protect him.
You can also attempt a charm check. Let me just get the proper one for that.
Technically, my negotiations is higher, so I'll charmingly negotiate.
Okay, if you want to do negotiation, that's fine too. Let me just set the difficulty, because it's against their negotiation. Okay, you are good. You, perhaps... I know you are of Crom, but perhaps you can do something for me that might ease my way of living, and perhaps offset any negative things that would happen to me should I get caught. I said I cannot travel. I meant it. I cannot travel off-world thanks to the blockade. I need you to transport goods. You have a way off of the planet, yes?
Within 2 days? Yes. Look at
That is acceptable. There is no time limit, but I do need it taken. I need it taken to... Well, I will get you the information later. But if you can transport a large crate of good, I would be most grateful.
I mean, Shepard's gonna look at Thraz and be like, is this acceptable, and are we able to do this?
Hold on a second. Negotiator. Why don't, this is probably going to be a bit of a tight thing. We got a smaller ship now. We might need some sort of compensation for such a thing. Also, Shepard, I'm gonna have you have taken, two strain.
Stop straining me!
And then you can recover 1 strain from your advantage. Alright, believe difficulty is still set. Let me see. Yes, it is. Alright, I'm gonna do Thraz's negotiation. Oh! It didn't make the roll noise. Oh, that's a despair, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
But
Cool.
it's technically a success.
Yeah, it's technically a success. So that
Maybe what he
deals-
wants us to smuggle is literally dangerous.
That does deal 4 to him, thanks to it being 2 plus the successes. So that leaves him willing to compromise. I have a good despair. Okay. We would be willing to. We would be willing to pay. We can pay you at least 500 ores of the blue people bars. We can accept ore, can we not?
I believe so. I could turn it into crypto.
Jesus Christ, I gotta stab you.
We gotta kill I think we gotta kill this guy, Zaldenrock.
Damn.
Alright. Is that acceptable to you guys, or do you guys want to push him for more money?
Personally, I do not, because my thing is like, this is something he's asking so that he could go. I just want to go.
Okay.
If anything, Yara is just concerned what he'd want transported, that's all.
Come out of the light. I will tell you. I will show you what you need to transport. And the rift, it is below my shop, anyway. Make sure that you are not seen.
I feel like I shouldn't go, because I'm big and can be seen.
Shouldn't go? To
Yeah.
Crom?
No, because he's saying that he wanted to show, like, the item that's, like, in his shop.
Yeah, and it's also below his shop is the rift.
The rift, the opening is literally below his shop.
Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, never mind.
That is why they wanted to take you to him. Also, I forgot about your boost. Just take an additional strain, because it would have canceled out that advantage, Shepard.
For me?
Yeah. I removed your little die.
Take an additional strain?
Well, because the advantage removed a strain, right?
It's not a boost, it's a setback, Ellie.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, sorry.
You said boost.
I might have. They're all just additional die, so it's a boost in the number of dice. That's what my brain thinks.
You know what? I understand that logic. I still, no.
Yeah. There's a lot of stupid specific logic we found out. Like, upgrading versus, increasing. Still never looked that up. Anyway, Yara, why don't
Just
you
take
make...
Harrison's word for it.
Yeah, no, I think we were doing it right. Yara,
Yeah.
do a perception check. Let's get rid of your setback as well.
Also, talking to this guy, does it count as a new encounter? Can I also do my second win again?
It's
once per encounter.
I'm gonna say after this guy, the encounter will end. But it's all kind of one encounter.
Just checking, because social encounters are different things.
Yeah. It wasn't really a social encounter with the other one. You weren't trying to get anything out of them.
So can I get my boost and you set up the setback? Because I got my little familiar with me.
Is your boost already baked in to your roll?
Nah, I just pushed a boost die. Just add the setback die.
Okay, so I will just add the setback die. You're good to go.
Sweet.
Okay. You'd notice that there is something unusual happening outside of the shop. You can see that there is a small, like tiny robotic creature that seems to be like looking at you guys from around the corner. As soon as you look at it, it kind of like backs away behind a crate. Looks like it's got like an orb of like glowing blue liquid within it, but it's got these black spindly spider legs that it's crawling upon.
Does the tech look anything or remind me of anything like the bounty hunter we killed?
It sure does.
Can I fetch it?
Do we have anybody on our team who's good at tracking / shooting?
I think Zaldenrock is ya boy.
The trail stalker? No, not my thing.
He's never stalked a trail.
Not in this campaign.
Good time to shine.
What do you need me to do? Track this man down?
Yeah, I let the party know and let them that thing's gonna follow us. We need to take it out.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you're kind of doing like a reverse tracking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't want it to. Yeah, I don't want it to follow us into the rift. That's a bad idea.
To follow us, but also maybe we track down this asshole and just kill him.
Then you'd have to capture it unharmed, and there's no guarantee I'd be able to reverse track it.
Do you want me to try and like get behind him somehow and then?
Yeah, like I feel like the order of
track his
operation
movement?
is maybe like as we're walking, you break off and somehow get behind him,
All right.
and then shoot it.
Yeah.
I mean, that can work.
So I assume that would be like some kind of stealth check.
Well, Zaldenrock, as Yara tells you this, you see the thing skitter out from behind the crates. It is making a run for it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just straight
Christ.
up chase him then. That makes it easier.
All right.
Chase him with a projectile.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So you want to catch up to him faster than you.
let's
Yeah, I mean, I can always disassemble his leg. That'll do something.
let's do a fairly difficult roll, and we'll put a red die on it because they're pretty far away. Unless you want to try to close the distance first before shooting. This is because it's.
Yeah.
I'll say that you guys are at extreme range to it, and there's people in between, so on a despair you will hit a civilian.
Great.
Do I care about that?
Well,
No, I
that
care
is
about
probably
Batman.
always going to be there if you're like
Yeah, I'll try to close the gap
in the city.
first.
Okay. Then I'm going to have you do an athletics check, and you are good to go. Do you want to use any... Oh,
Nope, too late.
all right. Well, you got 2 advantages. You could get a boost to an ally's next check, or just recover a strain.
Boost. Actually, I have 5 strain, so I think I'll recover 1.
Okay. Well, you can still boost the next ally's check.
Yeah. It's 1 per, so.
All right. Is anybody else doing anything? We're not really in initiative right now, but giving other people the chance to go.
I'm just trying to think of anything I can do to help.
Is this thing like on the map?
It is not, but I could put like
A square? or
something there. I'll just put another one of these guys
Is
out.
it like? Okay, so is it 1 or 2 range bands away?
No, they're gonna be. I'll
Okay,
put
so
them
they're way
down
farther.
here.
Okay,
They're in
never mind.
Spend a story point to do
Wait.
something stupid.
There's extreme range.
I want to do grappling hook, but he's way too far away, so that's not smart to do.
All right. So you guys didn't manage to close the gap, but you still have sights of it, Zaldenrock.
Yeah.
Is anybody else
Nolly,
chasing?
Can I propose a creative use of a story point for something kind of dumb?
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
I want to say that there's some sort of a fire alarm near me that Nolly can pull, or some sort of alarm that Nolly could just reach and pull that would cause the crowd to kind of scatter or like retreat into their respective stalls or buildings. Or
Okay. You look around and you can see that there is a tall pole with a speaker on it. It's probably like an air raid alarm in case the colony ever gets attacked.
Jeez, what a prankster.
I'll say that you need an athletics check to climb up the thing, or a computer's check to kind of like trip the line and cause it to go off.
Can I assist by using strength to help throw Nolly up so that they can do the other ones?
That's possible. I'll say that you can do that, and it'll make either check easier.
I mean,
Okay,
Nolly
yeah.
would definitely do athletics.
Okay.
I'm not wearing my Ascender ring, so it's not like crazy easy, but I'm still good at athletics.
I'll give you a boost from Shepard. The story point you already used, right? Yeah, you
I
did.
used a story point just for like having that be there. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you are good to go. Okay, success and 2 advantage. Oh, technically you do have another boost, so let me roll another one. You have another success, but fine. Okay, so you can spend those advantages how you want. Maybe just recover a strain, then give the next ally a boost.
Yeah, let's just do that.
All right. You make it all the way up to the thing, and you quickly kind of tamper with the
She's
device.
like grab like 2 wires in the back and kind of short them together to intermittently make the alarm blare.
Yeah. We're not electricians. Anyway, all of the oligarchs look up and see that the alarm is going off. They all start scattering. You hear psychic screams echoing throughout the planet. Well, the city. I'm gonna turn that off now. We got the idea. The alarm is going off and everybody is going crazy. Alright, so I will say that Zaldenrock, there is now less of a chance of you hitting somebody.
Rifle, shoot.
Would it be possible for somebody to give him a boost die with the assist somehow?
Well, if you can justify it, maybe.
Could I justify like a knowledge check or like a computer's check or knowledge check to say like, okay, wait, I'm pulling up the map. It's gonna have to turn here. You wait for it to go to that spot type thing.
You could try and pull up the map. I'm gonna say that this is, yeah. Yeah. I'll say that if you succeed at this check, you'll decrease the difficulty of Zaldenrock's athletics check to track them.
That's fine. Anything to help. So do you want me to do a knowledge or computers or what?
It'll be computers.
Okay. Ready to go?
Yep.
Okay.
And you should get a boost. You have one advantage instead of one threat, so you can recover a strain. Okay, you've succeeded. And I know I said athletics earlier, but I would allow the tracker to do, what's it called? Survival, if they want to track the thing. They didn't lose it, technically, so they could still just keep chasing it. This is Zaldenrock I'm talking about.
Yeah, so I can see it, right? You get a shot at it currently?
You can see it, you can get a shot. There's no chance of hitting a civilian this time, but it is still a difficult check.
What's my middle name? Let me just check. Okay, let's try to hamstring shot it then.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a nice help.
Mobilize it for a turn.
All right. What do you need to roll for that, or if anything?
I just copy.
I think it just does half damage, but it just needs to hit.
That.
Ranged combat check, so it doesn't affect it.
Yeah,
it doesn't
just
affect the
basically,
difficulty.
yeah, just less damage to it instead.
Okay, well, it's still at extreme range, so it's still difficulty 5, but there is no red die.
Alright. Actually, let me use my... Actually, no, I had my disassemble rifle out last time. Alright, so I will...
You want to use a story point?
Yeah, probably just a regular story point. No ability yet.
Okay, I'll add an ability die. Or upgrade, sorry. And I'll give a boost from Yara at least.
Alright. Now we're ready.
Alright, I'm ready. Go.
Haha.
Whoa. Still a
Nice.
success. Oh my god, there's zero fails on all 5 of those dice. That's nice. You do, I'll say, you take 1 stress.
Okay.
And I'll say that they get a boost on their next roll if they do one. Alright, so that's a hit. It deals half damage, right?
Yep.
So that's
Yep,
3... No, wait, because it's plus the successes, so that's 9. So it's gonna deal 5 damage. Half the damage.
But they're immobilized now.
And they're immobilized, yeah. So you can move 2 range bands closer to them this round if you take 2 stress strain.
Mine as well.
Alright. And move them closer. Alright, they do nothing for their turn. So they're just gonna waste that boost, actually. Anybody else want to do anything this round? I should say...
I want to...
I'm just gonna do this instead, because Zaldenrock is kind of away from you guys.
Yeah.
Sin is just going to try and hunt and get faster because he's only good at close range. So he's going to just sprint move as fast as possible. Can I do another move into this range?
Try and close that gap.
Yeah.
So you've done 2 moves this round to get 2 range bands closer. So
I don't think I can.
yeah.
I'm then gonna turn invisible. So.
All right, sounds good. Anybody else want to do anything before the round rotates?
Not for me.
I guess I could
You
shoot.
did something.
Nolly?
No, I was just saying I already did something, so I feel like I've
Sure.
made a message enough.
I guess I could shoot.
Yep.
All right.
I have the rifle that I was holding for you.
It is at extreme range. So
Yeah, it's my arm's only for medium, so I don't think it's gonna work. Never mind.
okay.
I'm just gonna move down here, I guess.
All right.
That should be it.
I guess I could move 1, 2 if we just wanted to make sure we keep a beat on it.
I'm going to go inside with Chitterich. I don't want any part of this. Gonna be honest.
He's
After
not
all,
good at shooting.
yeah, we need to make sure that we lay low. All right,
Yeah.
Shepard, I guess you helped Nolly. Okay.
Yeah. Because we're trying to lay low. I don't want to be big and in the way.
Yeah, we'll say next round. Next round, we'll say that a few... I'm going to spend a story point here. Let me do that. I'm going to introduce a little rub. So let's get this rub out over here. Sorry, just need to do a few modifications. Alright. Shepard, you see a few Letnev patrollers moving nearby. They're 2 range bands out from you, but it looks like they might be about to notice your, well, stature.
I'm not very good at hiding, so could I just, like, casually, like, walk away? Or get inside so they don't see me?
That's fair. You can just get inside.
Yeah.
I would say make a stealth check. This is... Hold on, let me get the difficulty. So our Letnev infantry, they have vigilance of... Ooh, they actually have pretty good vigilance.
I would like to
Shame.
not walk into the building then, because I don't want to give any heat on this building. I'm just gonna move
Go to
away.
a nearby thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a bunch of left-hand turns around a block and see if they're still following me.
Do you want to use a story point?
Sure.
I'll upgrade the die. Okay. You're good to roll.
There it is. Yeah, that's why.
Fail.
That's why I was like, I don't want to go anywhere near this building right now. I'm walking away.
Yeah, that's fair. They point at Shepard. Hey, that's one of the people that we're looking for. Gerbolt must be nearby. You there, stop! They run towards Shepard. They shout out to... How would they respond to this? Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the fucking ground!
I'll sit.
You sit. Alright,
I'm still way taller than them.
They're gonna spend their second action to get in melee range of you guys. And they're training their guns on Shepard, but otherwise they do nothing else this round.
Yeah,
they're
I'm
just
trying to
shouting
take
at
their
you
attention.
to try and detain you. Alright, we'll say that we're not doing an official order, we're just kind of doing us and them. But we'll say that the Letnev infantry is done. We'll say that Shepard is done because they did a roll. Alright, who wants to go next?
I mean, Nolly can go. We can try and wrap up this little area here.
Sure.
Nolly's gonna look down at Shepard and sort of raise an eyebrow, like, "Are we doing this?" Kind of a eyebrow raise.
No. I'm simply just trying to keep their attention so you guys can get into the building.
Okay. Nolly will try. He's already gotten over here, I guess. I was gonna say I can try and sneak away.
I will also say that there is a 3 there because there is a minion group of 3 guards.
Minions are easy to kill, right?
They are. This guy has 5 health, so it's kind of like they have 15 health.
Just saying.
Well, yeah, I know, but Shepard literally just told me that we're not trying to beat these guys up.
I know.
If we beat them up, then we're gonna put, like, because they're looking for me. So if everyone sneaks away from me, then we don't have to fight them, and then I can just pick them up and throw them at some point.
Well, they aren't looking for you. They're looking for Gerbolt.
Yeah, they're looking for Gerbolt, but they only saw me.
Yep, they might notice Nolly eventually because you're the source of all the noise in the area.
Okay, if they haven't directly noticed me, I will just try to stay hidden then. I'll just do stealth.
You duck while on top of the pole. In that case, I believe it's Okay, I've set the difficulty. Okay, success. You take 1 strain, punching your butthole as you hope they don't notice you. But so far, they haven't looked up yet. Hooray! Anything else? Alright.
I guess with my maneuver, I will move back to the shop where Chitrich and Thrazor.
Okay, so you stealthily descend.
Yeah, or like maybe jump. Or yeah, kind
You
of
jump to
stealthily.
their low roof, and you find an alternative method down, and you slip within the shop. Oh, good. At least one of you is safe.
They're detaining Shepard outside. We're gonna have to do something about that eventually.
Yeah. I'll get on the comms. Guys, Shepard's being trained on by some Letnev. We don't want to draw them into the shop.
All right, great.
Zaldi, you got that? You got that bogey?
Is the bogey war crime grenade?
The Voidmark Spectre, like the search bogey
yeah.
thing.
The it's like the thing spider.
There we go. I'm here.
So Sin is going to say, I've got it. I can't be seen. I
Who's
guess.
that?
Okay.
Who's talking to me?
Jesus Christ. Okay. Sin, he doesn't have eyes, but he rolls them.
Cool.
Goes in, 2 more moves, and I think, like, scoops up Voidmark, like, the bogey, and sort of wraps it in a bag
Alright.
from, like, a nearby shopping cart, so it can't see out, but we have it.
You rush towards the thing, and you stuff it inside of a bag. The thing is like limping on its spider legs that Zaldenrock kind of hamstringed a second ago. Alright, I'll say that this is going to be a coordination check to try and keep it in the bag. And I'll use a story point to make one of the die red. Okay. We're good to roll. Fine. Alright. It is difficult to keep the thing in there. It is certainly struggling its way out. I'm going to say it falls back out of the bag because you didn't succeed in getting it.
Yeah.
But it didn't get away from you or anything. You're still engaged with the target.
Okay.
And you can spend that advantage for potentially, you can get a free extra maneuver. You can add a setback to its check, maybe.
I'll add a setback to its next check. And I'm also going to try and herd it, so towards Zaldenrock.
Okay.
So,
You have...
like, I missed it, but
Okay.
trying to encourage it.
I'll say that that's how your setback is manifesting. You're trying to guide it in an advantageous position. Like, you kick it away from yourself into an open area so Zaldenrock can get a clear shot.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Alright, cool. We'll say that you're probably done with this. Zaldenrock, you want to take that shot?
Shoot.
Okay, it is within medium range now, so that's 2 difficulty. And, technically, I think that's enough for Sin to have also given you a boost, so I'll apply a boost to the check. As long as it's the next character's check.
Yeah, and I'll do a maneuver aim.
Okay, that'll add another boosty. Any
Alright.
story points?
Okay. How many do we have?
4.
I mean, I might as well use it. Why not?
Yeah, why not? Alright, I'll upgrade the check.
Go.
Alright, you're good to go. Alright, that is 8 damage. And 4 advantages. I'm gonna say that is enough to kill the little thing. Wait, why am I making the noises? I have fucking tools for this.
I have resources.
I have resources. We have the technology. With one shot, the thing is now just a smoking, limp thing on the ground. Its limbs are kind of clutching together. All right, Zaldenrock, that was your roll and a maneuver. Are you doing anything else?
No, I'll chill back here for a minute.
All right. Yara, Gervalt, you guys doing anything?
I got a stupid idea, but tell me if I need to use a story point. Could I just basically, there's less civilians here, right? But could I run to a civilian to tell him to basically try and distract the Letnev that are talking to Shepard, tell them to go to them and act like something's wrong to follow me? Type
Yeah,
thing?
Crom wills it, surely.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll call that a
negotiation.
Negotiation would work. I'd also say charm would work.
Okay, I've got skills in negotiation, so I'm willing to do that. So I'll just I go up to one and be like, hey, pay attention to me. And as soon as it does the mental connection, be like, yeah, look, Chrome's in trouble. Look, Shepard of Chrome is in trouble. Just go to those guards and have them follow you, distract them, do whatever you need to, but get them away from him.
Okay. Also, we never really spent Zaldenrock's advantages there, but we could give you a boost.
Okay.
Also, Zaldenrock, you could technically take an extra maneuver for free as well, if you want to.
Yeah, I'll just get closer.
Okay. Yeah, you approach your prey that have just fallen. Right, Yara, we'll say that to find this person, you maybe head to just an adjacent area.
Mm-hmm. So that's a maneuver. Then I can do a negotiation check.
Yeah, let me just get a difficulty for you. We got a boost. Let's say it's just difficulty 2. In fact, I'll give another boost because you're invoking Crom.
Sweet. Ready to go?
Yeah. Ooh! That's a lot of advantages.
Those are 3 failures, though.
Yeah, one of them is the guy you talk to is far too scared of the Letnev to understand what you're saying. Plus, there's an air raid siren going on. They are freaking out.
Alright, well, okay, I can do a few things. I'm going to give a boost to Shepard, whatever Shepard wants to do, because this is I'm trying to distract, so maybe even if it's not fully distracting them, the guards are seeing what's going on over there.
Okay.
I'll move into Shepard's territory with another maneuver, and that'll be it.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. Do you want to do anything else with the advantages?
I could recover 1 strain.
Okay.
Got enough strain to hold me up.
Yeah, and you got that free extra maneuver. Got it. Yeah, cool. All right. That is a cool thing to happen.
I tried.
Just need to do a thing. And Zaldenrock, you and Yara are done, right? And we get little turn markers on you.
Oh crap!
Oh yeah, sorry.
Awesome. All right. Cool. So, the Letnev infantry are holding Shepard down. They're looking around. We have to find Gervalt. Where is that traitor? And you turn that thing off. One of them goes up and is trying to turn off the air raid alarm that's going on. And I'm gonna say, Zaldenrock and Yara, you guys are able to hear something just within earshot of you guys. Gervalt, before your turn, you are hit by a sniper bullet. Let's see how hard.
Have you already taken a thermal? You already took a thermal sealer today, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, so it just does 1 less so far because we might need to use them again.
All right, there they are. All right, that is 9 damage minus your soak. It has pierce 3 actually.
Okay, so soak is let me look. I'm Soak is 3, so Pierce 3, so it negates.
Okay, so that's
So
9
9
damage.
I'm conscious by 1.
Does that do a critical injury?
You are unconscious by... No, you're conscious by 1.
Yeah.
I forget what damage is when it comes to critical injuries like that, though.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay.
He would need to get over his threshold.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that you are gonna gain a significant advantage in this situation because they got 3 threats on their roll. I'm gonna say that you have spotted the sniper, and we'll say that the sniper is like over here. We're 3 things away from you.
Damn it.
Hooray! They're done with their turn, unbeknownst to y'all. Gervalt, you can do what you will.
Well, I'm gonna attempt to actually. So Zoldenrock is like one. Is it like short range or medium range?
He's in medium range.
Okay, so this is rather rough. Okay, I'm gonna use my maneuver to maneuver here. I'm going to let's see, let's see what talent I have. Okay, I'm going to make a 2 difficulty leadership check.
Awesome. Let me set that difficulty for you. Okay, you're all set.
Okay.
Ooh, a triumph.
Oh, nice.
That's some good.
So I was doing field commander. So the successful number of allies equal to the character's presence may suffer 1 strain to perform 1 maneuver. So let's see. 3 of you guys should be able to do a maneuver. So Shepard, Yara, Threz, Nali, if any of you want to do a free maneuver, do a maneuver for 1 strain, you guys are free to do so. Whatever you want to do.
Question, by the way, about am I technically engaged with the Letnev infantry soldiers if they haven't really noticed me or not?
You have moved into engagement with them, so they notice you approach. Hey, hey, hey! Hands up in the air. Are you the Tsar that was associated with Gervalt?
No, of course not.
Oh, well, that's all right.
I do not recognize this individual.
Either way.
Actually, it's 6 people. So so everyone that's allied to me can do the maneuver.
All I can use the maneuver for is to give somebody a boost, so I'll give a boost to Zoldenrock. Because I can't leave my square.
Yeah. What about Threz, Nali, and Shepard?
I leave my square? Or no?
Yeah, the thing is dead. You should be able to leave your square.
Are you in range of Gervalt's ability?
That's
No, no, they are not.
I'm gonna have Threz find a back entrance and try to go around where the Letnev are for his maneuver. He hasn't gone
All
yet.
my range stuff only works on short range maneuvers, so it's Shepard, Yara, Threz, and Nali.
All right.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, Nali wants to do something similar, but she's probably just gonna be a little bit more direct than the back route like Threz does. Everyone here is already gone, so she'll step out. We're going loud.
Graz comes out around the back. Listen, this is just my security droid. You notice it's very submissive to your words. Surely there's no reason for you to continue further. Maybe you need to talk to your superiors about this. He's gonna try and socialize with them. Try and
get a little bit.
Yeah, try to get jiggy with it. He's gonna Danganronpa these guys into the grave. Let's see what their ability is. Vigilance. Oh great, I forgot they're good at vigilance. Or rather, I didn't really think about it. Okay.
Actually,
Yes.
Sorry, now he's gonna run out to where Gervault is actually.
Okay, makes sense.
She got the gunshot.
All right, let's do deception. Okay, he succeeded with a threat, so he'll take 1 stress. Stressful job being Graz. And he's going to deal 5 to one of the infantry, which does get rid of one of them, weirdly enough.
They got better things to do.
Social attack. I'm going to have to check with command. I'm going to decrease their numbers to 2. So one of the Letnev is going to escape from the battle. And Thraz will be done. Alright, everybody has gone now. So let's select everybody their turns. Alright, let's at this point there's like probably combat to happen.
Yeah.
Let's roll initiative.
Great.
Let me make
the
sure
are going to be taken care of. We got to get rid of that bounty hunter again.
Yeah, or escape them. All
I
right,
feel like jumping into the hole is what we should do.
Could be. All right, everybody can roll initiative.
Is it cool or discipline?
This is cool. You guys were aware of everything going on. Yeah. Letnev. I'll do vigilance for the Letnev, actually. They didn't really know what was going on. Alright, everybody rolled? Oh, Thraz needs to roll.
Yep.
Gotta make sure I'm doing it from the initiative thing. Alright. Cool. If everybody has gone, looks like we got everybody, then... Whoop. There we go. Alright, it is an NPC going first. Also, that NPC shouldn't be beating a PC, so let me do that. Cool. Let's have Voidmark Spectre go again. That sounds like a good idea. They're going to use a maneuver to control their animal companion. Sin, the object that you've just picked up has started beeping. This is not the first time that you have experienced a blinking red light that started beeping.
I thought we took it out. Damn it.
It was taken out. It just had a remote fluorite decay bomb inside of it.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Fuck.
no! Motherfucker! Alright, let's do a minimum range thingy. Alright,
That's a lot of damage.
Sin, do you have, what's it called? Do you have defense at all?
I do have defense, and I have soak.
Okay, cool. What are they?
My defense is 2, my soak is 4.
Okay, we're gonna remove that, oh wait. Yeah, we're gonna remove that advantage from their attack. And your soak is 4?
Yes.
Alright, you're gonna soak... You only take 15 damage.
I am down.
I saw that number and was like, oh no.
Alright,
No
let me
bueno.
look up what Disorient
I'm
does. Okay, that's
5
not related.
above my maximum, by the way. So...
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be bad critical injury.
Yep,
Yep.
Roll a critical injury check. There's nothing added to it, it's just a critical injury. Oh no, you fell over.
That is
Okay.
very good considering everything.
Yeah, but that does stay. But
that
for this
would
round, you
happen if
get
you
bowled
rolled
over.
your grenade.
You know what? When you get hit by a grenade, many are bowled over. Anyway, that was their maneuver. They're going to do another maneuver to hop down. They just drop their weapon, and they're going to use Quick Draw to pull out some more. They pull out a pair of their Superior Rapid Discharge twin beam pistols, and they aim them at Gervault. So, Gervault, what is your defense? Range defense.
Range defense is 1.
1, so we'll add a
Die.
setback. They're in range
All
1.
these people needing to be saved.
All right, they start shooting. These 2 pistols just start shooting out tons of fires, and they're going to.
Oh, yeah,
wow.
I'm totally fucking down.
They start shooting a buttload of beams right into Gervalt, not taking any chances. Gervalt goes down.
So soak is 3, so that's going to be...
You're actually going to take a bit more from this. They add +2 success and +2 threat to the first attack during an encounter with these weapons, because they're rapid discharge. And so that's going to be +2 to the damage. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So +9.
Yeah, it's 12 minus your soak, so 9. They also have pierce 2. And your soak was 3, right?
Yeah, so +1.
Okay.
Okay, so wow. I'm at 21. Over 12. So.
Okay. They do take 1 extra strain from the threat that was added.
Oh boy.
You're real stressed out.
All right, let's do critical injuries. This ought to be fun.
Knocked prone, right?
Crippled. Ooh. Limb crippled
Wow.
until healed or replaced. Increase difficulty of all checks that use the limb by 1 difficulty die.
Okay,
Hey,
which
choose a
limb?
limb.
Okay, which limb? Okay. Let's do a D.
I was gonna say D4. Let's do 1 and 2 are legs, 3 and 4 are arms. Odd is left, even is right.
Okay, which is that? Oh, okay, you roll it. Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, they were both even. Mine went off first.
1 and 2 were
So that's
arms.
Like,
Oh, 1 and 2 were legs?
1 and
Yeah.
2 are legs, so that's your right leg, I think.
Yeah, that's about right.
White whale, holy grail, with all my heart hate, I stab at thee. Alright, I'm down.
Alright, Voidmark's done. Next PC turn.
Good for Voidmark.
good.
Should I go try and bring up Gervalt, or...
I was gonna say, if Nolly might, if for my action for the turn, well, actually, I could just try and drag him into the building.
True. You
I
know
say-
what he wants.
You know what? Just engage the Voidmark. Why not?
No one else is here to really support. This situation is very different than the first time we fought him.
Yeah, the first time was apparently a scouting mission.
This time was all of us got to pile on him in one turn. Now we're all spread out. There's also the Letnev infantry. 2 people are down already.
I guess Dragon will be fine. I'll have to come after you guys.
Right, yeah, like we just need to leave. I don't know that we can necessarily I can't solo take down Voidmark. So, alright, I think Nolly we'll start there. Because then if Yara, you want to go help Gervalt, you'll at least be helping him inside cover of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah. So Nolly will drag Gervalt into the building, which is probably both my action and my maneuver.
Yeah, I'd say that you can grab him, do a maneuver, get inside the building through the sideway. But yeah, I'll just say maybe it's an athletics check to do it normally. Otherwise, it'll take maybe stress.
That makes sense.
We'll call it. He's a little bigger than you. We'll just call it an average check. You're good to go.
Okay.
Okay, success. And you have advantages to spend.
Yes, I will give a boost to...
I'm probably going to try and get the Letnev to interfere because I could at least tell them there was gunshots.
Yeah, I mean, and Yara's also nearby to me, so that makes sense. I will give my boost to Yara.
Thank you.
Awesome. Oh, sorry. I think I did it at the same time you did.
Yeah.
I have a request. We should change our name, ship's name to Pequod. It's Captain Ahab's ship. I've shot at the leg.
All right.
Well, it's just like, I forgot.
Next NPC turn. Let's have the Letnev go. Damn. I think they would need to interrogate Yara. Like, Raz is not going anywhere unless they take their droid with them, so they're detained, and somebody left to take care of them. They're gonna go after Yara. They're not immediately fighting you, but I think they're gonna socially try to.
Still socially, yeah, strain me.
Let's say that they're going to do coercion. I'm just gonna manually add this to their thing.
You're a suspicious character, and we could pull you over for any reason. You wouldn't want that now, would you?
Yeah. Okay. I haven't rolled with them yet, so I need to make sure the minion group size is correct. Okay, good. Good on ya. What is your willpower? No, discipline. Discipline.
Not great. 3 green.
3 green? It's okay. Alright, let's roll coercion. You there, are you sure you don't have anything? We have a description that matches yours. You wouldn't want to get in trouble with the law, would you? Apparently, you don't give a shit.
I'm literally just like I'm just like looking right past them to where it's like, I'll
say that you get an extra boost.
Oh, sweet.
They end their turn. They're not going to take any damage because they didn't fail the check. They just didn't succeed.
All right. So can I just try and get this over with to get them involved?
Yeah,
I'm just gonna literally go. Look over there, and they see the blaster mark where there's a pile of blood. That guy is shooting into civilians. You should probably go deal with that. And can I make a negotiation?
Sure, negotiation will work. I just need to check theirs. Negotiation is intelligence. That's 2. Okay, so it's an average check. You're good to go.
How many story points do we have left?
3. You want to use one?
Yeah, I want to use one. I want to make sure this works.
No.
Right. Okay, ready to go?
Yep.
Jesus
1
Christ,
success.
that is such a terrible roll.
But you know what? Because of what you were doing, I think that's enough to maybe change the tide a bit here. I think they are going to go after Voidmark instead. But they're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of convincing. But you're like, but you need to stay here. We need to follow protocols. But they're shooting at people. Like there was a shot fired through the crowd. You didn't hear it with the alarms going off?
There's a leg right there.
There was an explosion. I don't think the leg came off.
Oh, okay. It'd be great if it did.
And there was an explosion in the distance as well, so they're like, shit, we're under attack. You guys stay here. Don't move. Wait for that other soldier to return.
You want to get to cover?
Sure, I will not move.
They're gonna run off this way.
Oh, yeah, thank you. I can get rid of my boost die.
Alright, at this point, we could probably end it here for the encounter. If that is an acceptable outcome, unless you want to pursue...
Yeah, they're distracted. No,
Yeah.
hole. Get in the hole.
Okay, sure. You guys all gather quickly to go back to the rift.
Yeah, someone needs to pick up Sin, and then
someone
we can...
needs to pick me up, or they need to find me and then pick me up.
Well, Zoldenrock would have seen the explosion. He could probably find you pretty easy.
Yeah, Zoldenrock was nearby, so we can give you something. We're gonna need probably 2 dermal sealers. Oh,
No, because Sin carries the other thing.
Okay, so
because dermal doesn't work on me.
Yeah, so we can use it to
carry
help
Sin back. That's cool.
I have to do some backroom surgery.
You guys get back into the shop. You guys hear like firing going on outside. You there, drop your weapon! And the soldiers go off into the distance. You guys safely get inside. Let's get rid of them. Voidmark kind of
lock the door, please.
Voidmark kind of watches you guys go inside of the store. They do a little spin with their pistols, like kind of put them back in their holsters. Then they leap up onto one of the buildings where they had the sniper rifle. They calmly gather the pistol as they avoid the laser blasts and narrow their eyes inside of their like little bubble orb. And then they move away. They are gone. Hooray! Let's also clear everybody's turns.
Does Zoldenrock have also picked up the broken thing? It could be useful later.
It did explode.
Probably not much left of it.
Yeah, it did explode. Sin is testament to that.
Yeah.
Oh, Sin just tripped.
Sin just fell over. Hey,
Sin, are you okay? I fell.
If you fall 5 feet, it hurts.
Sin is like a Barbie doll, and all like their limbs have been completely like removed,
Including their
displaced.
feet. Their feet are like
Yeah.
permanently high heels.
No, since having the critical injury of the Family Guy thing. Ah.
Yeah, right. How's your critical injury, Gerval? Ah! All right, you guys all getting into the same space. Chitterich is like looking on to you guys like, what has happened? There was people outside. I thought that you were safe.
So did we.
There are many who do not wish to see Crom's words put to practice.
We took care of them. They're completely and thoroughly distracted. We just need to lay low here for a little bit. Can you make sure that nobody comes in? We just need to get these people healed.
Someplace isolated. I need an operating table.
Of course. We have much space in back where my supplies are. Follow me. The centipede creature leads you into the back rooms through a veiled doorway. Unfortunately, not a huge blast door or anything. Kind of low tech. There's a lot of crates everywhere, and you can hear some strange noises coming from the back.
Okay, we need to make sure that nobody can see what's going on behind here, so make sure the doors are blocked. Shepard, I'm going to need you to help me out here. Let's get Sin set up first, since we can't use dermal sealers on that. You got the Medicum?
Medicum is on Sin. Let me acquire it from their corpse.
Alright, get that set up.
Perhaps not call them a corpse just yet.
A hollow suit of armor.
Alright, okay,
Not
so...
good.
Usually surgery doesn't
gaseous,
require
half-full bag.
radioactive materials, but you need something to start the gas, I guess. Alright, let me just double check here. So can Shepard help me with the medicine check?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Let's... So they are...
Shepard, what's your medicine? Because mine's 2 yellow and a green. I just want to,
let me
best
double check.
chance.
Skill. Medicine is 2 yellow and 2 green.
Okay, so actually maybe I help you. That's fine.
Let me know when to roll.
Here's just one other question. There's a separate check for fixing the critical injury and healing them, right? Or is it all one check?
It's two
so
separate
it's
ones.
separate checks. One is to cure wounds, and then once per week you can make one to heal a critical injury. So you can make that attempt now, I think, technically. A week doesn't need to pass before you make the check. You can just try to make it once per week.
Okay. Maybe do the Shepard. If you want to do the critical injury check, I could do the medicine healing check since I have a surgeon talent. Which basically, okay. So I'll help you first with healing the critical injury.
Okay, what is the DC on that critical injury? It's severity, I think it's called.
Is it on Sin or me?
I guess they're doing Sin first.
Okay.
I'm going to put a solve on... Okay, so it's 2. I'm looking. I will set the difficulty to 2, and you are boosting Shepard.
Nice.
Ooh,
Oh.
nice.
Triumph should definitely get rid of it.
Yay!
You
I
recover
get rid of
one
one of my
strain,
stress.
Shepard, yeah. And I believe that just cures it, so you can just hit the heal button, Sin.
I
Okay.
have put you back together properly.
All right, and then I'm just gonna use whatever materials we are to supercharge it for the healing factor of it. So I got combat medicine and surgeon to help with this. So Sin, you're gonna take 2 strain, but you'll get bonus to the healing.
Okay. They are still exceeding their threshold, so I'm going to put the difficulty at 3. Still being assisted.
Okay. I get a boost die. Ready to go?
You are ready.
Well, it's a good thing I have the damn talent.
Yes.
What a roll.
Christ.
Oh.
Well, actually, this still might not work. So surgeon, 1 additional wound. They heal 1 additional wound per rank of surgeon. Combat medicine is I add a success equal to my ranks in combat medicine, so that's 1 rank. Oh, great. Yeah, they get 1 rank and 1 wound.
Okay. Well,
Those all failures?
Those are all
Jesus
failures,
Christ.
yeah.
Okay, so
no.
nothing happens. Jesus.
Okay, I'm down.
You
Wait.
do heal strain per advantage, so there's that.
Also, this is the end of the encounter, right?
It is.
So Sin has
heals.
their special ability of when they roll well, they could potentially heal from that as well.
Yeah.
That's
The
true.
critical wound has been
Oh,
at least
geez.
taken care of, but you can still sort of like pull your gas back together.
Yeah, the racial healing could work.
Mm-hmm. Let me
That was
remove
just-
all the difficulties. So everybody that can, you can do cool or discipline if you want to recover strain. I have
Yeah.
Faraz do that as well.
I did not get a single success on any of those dice.
Okay, so
Nope.
oh, Shepherd. Okay, that's pretty good.
Ooh.
I got rid of my one wound.
Well, Faraz got rid of one strain.
Notarok could actually use it, so 5 is
So
good.
just out of curiosity, does Surgeon at least give 1 health back to Sin?
Does it say it gives a success or it lets them heal an additional wound?
It just says when your character makes a medicine check to heal wounds, the target heals 1 additional wound per rank of Surgeon.
Okay, then I'm pretty sure that supersedes successes.
Right, so they get 1 point back.
0 plus 1, so they get 1 hit point back.
Nice.
The reason
Okay,
it
so
made
I'm at 12 out of 10.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Great.
So,
C'est la vie. I
yeah.
think you're down Sin.
Thing currently. That I'm sorry, that was just a really
You might be able to
That-
recover.
That was a shit roll. It happens.
You might be able to recover after the next encounter, hopefully, with another like breather. It's just unfortunate that you can't just take a dermal sealer and wake up.
yeah, so for Gervalt, he's already taken one, so we could spam a few to get him to at least lower to make the regular healing easier.
That's
I
true.
don't think the regular healing is going to work because I have 12 max. I'm at 21 right now. That's
You
going
also have a critical wound too that needs to be taken care of. So I should
Yeah.
roll for that.
Yep,
Since
so
we-
I'm giving Shepard a boost die to do the
Okay.
critical roll at least.
Okay. What
It'll
is
be a rough
the
critical roll?
what's the critical?
3.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Okay, and then I'll put a boost on it. Okay. Shepard, do you want to do that medicine check?
Mhm.
Gervalt? Success.
Wow.
2 threats.
Get rid of these criticals.
Yep. No injuries. That's very good.
Got
You
his leg
also you
set
also
in place.
take a strain, and I'm gonna say that the next check is gonna be made at a setback.
Uh,
You reset his leg in a violent way, but it is reset.
You hear a crunch.
Oh, Gervalt takes a strain, not me.
Oh no, you take 1 strain and then you take a
Okay.
setback because this was your roll.
Okay.
It's from the
Okay.
threats.
if we use 3 dermal sealers, we can heal Gervalt at least 9. And
True.
he'll take 6 strain.
You're gonna be covered in a ton of bubblegum putty.
It's gonna hurt a lot. That's probably the strain. That's the thing. So should we just do that to at least get him down a lot easier?
Get him down
Give
to
him that
9. Does
Gervalt?
that get him below his max?
Or no,
Yeah.
yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Barely, right?
Then I would do that. It'll decrease the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
Yeah, because we'll be healing him for 5 plus 4 plus 3, so we'll heal him for 12. Yeah.
Or no, I think I did the math wrong here. He already took one earlier today, so he starts off at 4.
4, then
Wait,
3,
I have a
then
question.
2.
If you use 3, doesn't it like constantly like adds like more difficulty per use? So it doesn't have diminishing effect?
No, it does less. It's less effective per use, so
Yeah.
that's why it goes 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you've already used one in 24 hours, though, that might have actually
Okay.
broken it.
Yeah. So subtract 9 from your 21, and that gives you what? 14,
Still,
Yeah.
that's still above me.
13, right?
Well, if
Oh,
we
no,
use if we use 4, then we're healing 10.
Yeah, which still isn't enough.
Okay. But okay. Well,
Think, right?
Oh, no,
No, 10 would
it's
put him
not-
at 11.
Oh, because the last one is the literal the one that
one.
only heals 1 point.
Yep.
Yeah.
so we
So
can't
you
use any more
can no longer
thermals.
take any more dermal sealers.
You also take 8 strain. So-
Wait.
Yeah, that's
what?
deserved.
Do you
that's
take strain
deserved.
from using dermal sealers?
yes, that's I
From
believe
using
so.
excess ones within 24
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
He's got drugs he
Ooh,
can
I
take.
didn't
You heard
actually-
that?
I forgot about that.
They base it. It's you're just putting you're burning and stitching. It's not properly healing. He's at least conscious though. All right, and now we're gonna do the medicine check. I'm gonna take a boost from Shepard. Get an automatic success to this.
Okay. Your difficulty is now 2. You take the setback. I've applied a boost.
Unfortunately,
Whose dermal
Gervalt,
sealers are we using?
Wait,
I got 4.
I
can use mine.
I don't see where in the rules for painkillers it says taking strain.
For dermal sealers, I thought it was stacking.
I thought that was
It's just-
Z-tabs.
Oh,
was
maybe
my
it is.
idea.
Well, Z-tabs actually deal you wounds if you
Oh,
use
maybe
them
I got those
too
confused.
much.
Oh,
Painkillers
look at
just
the-
get weaker.
Okay, so same rule as painkillers.
Yeah, they only diminish in returns.
Okay.
They don't give you strain.
So get rid of that stress, Gervalt.
Cool.
Okay.
But you will take 2 stress because of a talent, which heals you more. Right. Let's roll this medicine check.
Right, you're good to go.
Okay, that's at least successful.
What
Get
did
back
you-
4.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
I'm
'cause-
contributing 2 dermal sealers to this.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
So
Nolly's
okay,
spending
I'm
2.
at 7 out of 12.
It's
you're at least
bad, but
conscious.
you're conscious.
Yeah. All right. What? What? Where is this?
don't look at your leg, but it works. That's all that matters.
Are you sure? It hurts like a bitch.
It works.
All right. What's going on?
Got shot
Sin
at by
got
a bounty
hit.
hunter.
Sin got
Ah.
hit with a grenade, but
Are they down?
we sent the Letnev after our would-be assassin. They know where we are, though. They'll probably be back.
Yeah, I think we need to make a choice. We need to decide if we're still trying to go into this cave with one of us critically injured, or if we think we need to back up and recoup and wait for the contact.
Throw me.
I could just carry you. Throwing is not required.
No, Gervalt can walk. I'm talking about Sin.
I'm saying they don't give a shit about you people. I'm saying that give me my uniform. Prop me up. If they see me, they don't give a shit about you guys. You guys can go off world.
He's got a point. They're only looking for Gervalt. If we hand him in alive, at least the bounty hunter can't take him in dead.
That guy would actually just kill him. He's, from what we know, he's the type to just take a body. It's easier that way for him.
I have one last request. I'm going to hand off the letter I've been writing on the data crystal that I have. It has 2 recipients. I want you to have it transmitted to these 2 people, and that's all I ask. And I'm going to hand it to Yara, I guess. So I'm gonna hand out 1 letter. That's the data crystal containing 2 letters. One is to my parent, and the other is to the investigator, the young investigator that they were grilling us. That's where it's addressed to.
Okay, so 1 letter to your
Interesting.
parents and 1 to the young investigator.
Yeah, the one that was grilling us.
Okay.
Okay. But, I mean, Gervalt, that can be in our back pocket if we run to the bounty hunter again. But it's not worth sacrificing your life so far.
This bastard doesn't is only after my head. It does not give a reduced bounty is still a bounty. And besides, we don't take much prisoners.
Then we should not hand you over immediately.
I'm saying a chaff is always an option when a torpedo is coming down your way.
And if you are separate from us and they find us first, we will still be at a horrible situation. They will then look for you. There's communication problems here. You may still put us at risk by being separated, unless you're immediately handed over to the Letnev facilities.
How much time has passed since I was out?
Only a few minutes,
A few
actually.
minutes.
I might say like a few hours at this point if you're gonna do medical stuff.
I mean, this is. I guess so.
In that case, I was like, look, you have about a day and a half. You can lay low in these tunnels, whatever it may hold. Just you guys got what you came for, and you did more than your share. So just take it and go.
I am still trying to do things.
Yeah, we still have a quest. We still essentially have a thing to do. A few things to do. Dying low here might be the best for now anyway. I want to draw attention to the ship either way.
Hey, I am just saying it might lighten our load if we didn't have traitor pants in our posse. Not that I don't like you, but if you're willing in a self-sacrificing mood, then it would make our lives easier.
I gotta roll my eyes and like, sure, get out of here.
Again, I want to make note that this is only upon immediate arrest that this would actually assist us, because if you think, alright, Jurassic Park 3, they took the eggs. If you find these people without the eggs, the raptors are going to fucking kill them till they find the eggs. That's going to do the same thing with us. They're going to keep attacking us, keep grilling us, they're going to keep...
Raptor eggs?
Stole raptor eggs? Yeah. So if they find us without you, they're still going to go after us to get you.
Better than the people that built this
another
place.
transmission from our location. It won't be difficult.
Okay. So then it comes down to who finds you first, that Spectre robot thing, which will most likely kill you on sight anyway, because they don't really care, or if it's an actual Letnev, and then they might decide to keep you alive.
I've been cheating death for 2 decades now. I should have died in that party.
It seems a little selfish and short-sighted to think that once they capture you, they're just going to be fine with letting all the other people who stole artifacts and blew up parts of their planet get away.
They actually know that it's like I don't think they know about that one. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, I didn't hear it either. Like this is out of character. I do believe that unless the deception was discovered immediately, they should still be under the impression that the artifact is still genuine, whatever they get swapped. Unless because the trader's mark, I believe, is regarding getting you guys off, and then like doing the terrorist act, not the actual like the swap itself.
Right.
As far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Unless my knowledge is wrong.
We can't take another medicine check anyway to heal you guys until the next day. But at least the wounds are gone.
Yeah, I don't think I'm not sure what you guys know necessarily in this situation. All you know is that your brother contacted you shortly after you were like fleeing the planet, and that was shortly after you guys escaped the Cobalt Fang, and got onto your ship and fled with the artifact. So
yeah, so they could either go after us because together, and they want the artifact back and they figure things out, or they just want you and they haven't figured things out. So, which risk do you want to take?
I say for now we hunker down, maybe set up some traps and help this guy's things get fortified. Then we can see what we do, because we essentially have 1 day to try and pull off whatever we can with Shepard's thing from meeting our contact and leaving.
Besides, I was talking to our friend while you were doing medical things. You might want to take a look at what we need to transport.
Oh boy.
Yes, you had agreed to transport something for Chitrich. You must take it to the Quan system.
Is it babies?
You go into the next room, and there is
it babies?
Rather large steel/duranium cage, and inside you see a large alien creature.
Oh, not baby, but also maybe baby.
Maybe
giant baby.
Yeah, giant baby. What kind of creature is this?
Excuse me.
Still
What
could be
is
baby.
that? What is that?
Yeah, I would like to be
They,
like,
them,
hello.
what? Who is what? What are we transporting?
The
Why is it?
why is it? Hello, why?
Why is it always a refrigerator-shaped object we have to transport?
This thing's rather large. Chitrich explains, it is a Crobillian hunter. They are natives to this planet, but I was offered a large sum if I could transport it to a rare collector on another planet, in Quan. But I cannot reach them myself, and the Letnev will not allow Cynthia to be transported. That is what they wished to name it.
Oh, it has a name. Beautiful. It has a name.
How tamed is this?
Christ. Oh.
Can I pet
There
it?
is a reason for the cage.
Great. Is it good in a fight?
It would probably be well effective in a fight, but I would not let it out of the cage unless you wish for it to not be in the cage.
What does it eat?
I will provide you food. It moves to another area with a bunch of smaller cages, with some small, fluffy, moopsy-like creatures inside of them.
Oopsie.
Oh god, it drinks calcium.
Is this creature technically illegal to be owned?
I would certainly hope so.
Well, if it's a native to this area, maybe not so much transporting it's illegal. We need to hunker down here a little bit, and maybe having a guard dog wouldn't be the worst thing.
I do not know of its legality, but it would be dangerous to have it in the streets.
Fair enough. Do you have any sort of security measures here? If we were to help Chrome, we might need to, hunker down here, we might need all the help we can get.
I have a front door.
No cameras?
That's great.
I can look at the front door.
You're a merchant though. You have supplies. Yours just gonna basically start digging through to see if she can build any sort of notification traps, network security cameras or something. At least we're not caught off guard.
Most Olergotians trust each other instinctively. We know each other's true intentions. Only the Letnev are, well, less than trustworthy, but they will take what they want if they want it. We have no need for such securities.
Well, listen, Yara, we know there's the hole underneath this, and theoretically nobody else knows about that. Can you do any security camera editing, hack anything to make it look like we left this building?
I mean, I could try. We need to do a scan to figure out where the cameras are in this area. I'm also saying we might want to have something propped up here to know if somebody came in looking for us, so we get
Shepard
a heads up.
sits by the door. Does this help?
I mean, until we get something set up, yes. I suppose it would be best if we actually probably went through the door and I erased the footage of anything in the area. So I'm going to have to do some probably scanning to see if I can hack into anything.
I can tell friends nearby to lie on your behalf. If it is for Crom, they would be willing to lie.
Wait, wouldn't it be easier for the Ollertons? Is that what they're called?
Olergotans?
The Ollergotans, wouldn't it be easier for them to just move around? They could just transport it themselves to the ship. That way we don't have to go anywhere.
We could transport it, potentially, but we cannot take it to the landing pad easily. It is forbidden to transport.
So they don't even have access to it, okay.
I mean, if we discover Crom, there's probably going to be a hubbub. Might be easier to get it out of here afterwards anyway.
Yeah, right now I think our main focus just needs to be finding a way to be safe for a little bit.
Yeah.
You should be safe here.
Okay. Can I do a computer's check to see if I can hack into a network?
Sure. It's a Yara special. I will set the difficulty.
This is like Brazil. I just go to a nearby telephone pole and set up my shit.
Just plug into the local network.
Yeah, I just clip a cable and be like, okay, where's... Okay.
You're good to go.
Oh, there's all the good rolls.
Overwhelming success. You recover a strain with your, well, I guess you don't have any strain to recover. It's fine. You can give the next person a set or a boost. You
Sure.
you hack into the system. You aren't able to like falsify footage or anything necessarily, but you are able to erase all footage of yourselves in the area.
Could I make another check to basically put a worm to see, like, there's probably footage close to this area, right? So maybe I could have like a camera I could hook up so that I know if somebody's coming. You know,
Yeah.
like a puppy cam.
I'll say that while you're in there, you set up a connection to your savant, so you have at least a remote feed to one of the vantage points into the thing, into this
Right.
room.
Yeah, and I'll just write a little program that's like if A then B, so it'll beep whenever somebody's, outside close to the thing.
Sure, you set up a tripwire digitally.
Yeah, motion tripwire.
Yeah, the problem is if we can't make a false lead, then we know that Fish Tank Head is just going to come right back here later. But it's fine. I guess we'll just wait for him.
If we, I would say, because if we had the head of the other one, if we didn't disconnect it, we could just like go to other locations and like turn it on, be like, look at me over here, wow, points at all of the sites, look at all this landscape that we can easily recognize.
Loaded in Sin's hands. He was trying to grab it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he got screwed.
I'm
But also,
sorry.
Shepard is very much like kind of puzzle piecing Sin together on the floor next to him by the door. Just like, kind of keeping him all up against the wall and like he's okay.
Very nice.
Watching over you, buddy.
Well, why don't we do a day of rest to recover everybody's strain, and then we can call that the end of an encounter so that Sin can attempt another recharge. You can try and wait for Sin to wake up before you descend into the rift.
Does Sin get the boost I got?
I guess it's technically the next roll that will happen, so why not? I'll say that's fine. Do you want to spend any story points on your recovery roll, Sin?
It's probably worth it.
That's important, but what do you guys think?
You got 3 of them left.
Let it
Yeah,
rip.
I'd say do it, yeah.
Approve of Beyblade. Let it rip.
All right, then it is cool or discipline, I believe, and then you have potential to recover wounds, being a Creusian gaseous form inside of a set of armor.
A reforming in
when.
the other dimension.
You are good to go.
All
Oh
right.
God.
That's
Okay.
pretty good.
Forget how the rules work, but I think you should be able to recover. enough.
Yeah,
three?
it's advantages for wounds and successes for strain, I believe.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Which it's like weirdly inverted.
Yeah, because you're
so
different
that's
from everybody else.
2, 3, 4. So I'm at 8 out of 10.
But you're conscious,
Woo!
and that's what's important.
Do you want us to save the medicine for when y'all go down, or do you want us to do it now?
I say, out of character, I say do it later because the weapons hit hard enough that it's gonna like one shot us immediately.
Mm-hmm.
So trying to heal us when so that we don't like get more crits and such is probably more valuable.
Although I don't know if we can do more.
Yeah. We already done the healing for the week. So
Yeah. Oh yeah. The encounter ended. Do normal people also recover for wounds? How does that work? Forgot about that.
No, normal people don't recover wounds. You can recover 1 wound each day, and I said
Okay.
that a day would pass for this.
Yeah, I have 3 wounds.
Does that mean I heal an additional?
Yeah.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Okay.
Golly.
And
Oh.
everybody gets rid of all their stress because a day passed.
Oh, actually, if that was the case, Shepard, could you have done a quick patch-up job on me before the next day?
Yeah,
Roll
probably.
a quick medicine check. 3 wounds, so what is that difficulty? It's below my half, so that's a 1 or 2. Let me double check.
It's a 1.
Yeah.
I'll set it. It's at 1.
Okay, I'm back to full.
Nice.
good for you, fucking nerd.
Hey, it's a new day. It means you can heal again.
Sin is
Like another dermal seal.
gassy.
Oh,
is a
yeah.
better term. He's kind of leaky.
I think they got Tums for that.
Yeah. he's not looking great, but he's sort of like he can't stand upright, so he's just like crouch limping around.
We fixed the critical injury.
Yeah, but Sin is very
He's
much
hurt.
like Wesley from The Princess Diaries of not dead but nearly dead, and everyone has to carry him around.
Yeah, he's a little limp right now.
You can move your finger.
So.
Doesn't that make you happy?
Oh yeah, Shepard had a point. You can use a dermal seer revolt at a 5 now if you want to.
Because it's a new day.
I heal 5?
Yeah, if you want to use a dermal.
I'll use mine. You heal 5.
Okay. Got 2 left, by the way. We need to buy more.
I got 3 since Nolly said that they want to use their 2 for the original heal.
Okay.
That Krabolian Hunter kind of reminds me of a Hydralisk.
Sure.
Yeah, it does.
Alright.
Are you prepared to descend into the rift?
Yep, and if anybody asks, we're not here.
Of course.
Much as we can be. Though I will say, Gervold, I would very much like to kill that bounty hunter. That hurt very badly. That was a bad red flash.
Well, don't grab a bomb.
They didn't know it was a bomb. I feel bad because I think I was one of the people saying try and capture it.
All right. Let's have you guys descend into the rift. Making good time this session, I think. You descend into the... What?
I was saying a lot technically has happened so far.
I mean, yeah. You descend into the rift. It slowly approaches the cybernetic research facility, which is fairly close by. The crack is a tight squeeze for Shepard. The rest of you are able to slither on through. It's protected by a bunch of rocks that needed to be pushed out of the way a bit for your guys' entrance. When you go inside, you can see that ahead of you is a rather large, echoey chamber. There's a cavern wall on your side of this rift, and on the other side, maybe like 20 feet away, is a massive wall of duranium shielding. It looks like there's some sort of blast door on the other side, and a small balcony with thin metal railings overlooking the rift. There are some dim red lights that are just kind of faintly illuminating the area. Looks like they might have some protections here, but it doesn't look like they have a ton of security here.
Is there like a box I could do my shenanigans with?
Well, the problem is it's across a canyon.
Oh. Yeah,
yes.
I can't
There's a
do
rift
that.
between you guys and a cliff face, and the duranium wall on the other side is 20 feet away.
How many range bands is that?
I mean, I don't know, 1?
Is there a wall? Like, is it just a chasm?
It's a chasm, and on the other side is a small balcony with like a metal balustrade and a blast door.
Can someone do a fastball special?
Could
If
I
anyone
make
would
a
be Shepard.
Grab special.
Could I make a rope with a formsmith?
Yeah,
I was wondering if I could crawl across the wall and get to the other side, or the ceiling or something.
well, it's not an infinite ceiling, so I would say that is possible to do. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Spider-Man.
So, yeah, if you guys want to like give me a rope or something.
Yeah, Yara basically pulls out. She basically, what's that walking simulator game?
Quap.
Quap. No, I'm thinking of the one where there's the Death Stranding. Basically, that's how her whole stuff looks like.
Yeah, no, I
Very
thought
different.
Quap too.
No, that's the Amazon delivery next to
That's the Amazon delivery simulator. No,
Yeah.
basically that's Yara 80% of the time because her encumbrance is almost always full. But she pulls out the formsmith and just starts weaving a rope together and be like, okay, Sin, you take this, and then we can figure out what to do.
May Crom be with you.
Oh,
Chitrich goes away.
Sin sort of nods his head, grabs the other end of the rope, and just starts skittering across.
Do you have like an ability that gives you spider climb or something like that? Or
Yeah.
would this be a roll?
Literally called wall crawler.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. You crawl up on the walls and skitter onto the other side. This will give people at least a much easier way to get across rather than jumping or getting thrown. So you have a rope to get across. This is just going to be a simple athletics check for people.
God damn it. I'm gonna fail.
All right. Why don't we could just do a group check maybe?
That might be better, because I mean we have Shepard.
Yeah, we'll have Shepard lead.
Oh yeah, we'll have Shepard, and then Shepard will fall and die.
Yeah,
Well,
what are
aren't
we
you
doing?
good at athletics? Because you're a big bulky thing?
This bronze stat based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already have other things, because a little rope's probably not going to hold me.
Nolly is, I mean, if we're trying to set a rope up, Nolly not only has good athletics, but she also has an ascender rig for climbing.
That'll help. I mean, it's not to say we can't make a pulley system after we get a rope initially set up. Like have a stake set up or something.
Yeah. Well, we can have one of you guys lead the roll, and then just do it all as a group.
So who has the best athletics? Obviously not the little nerdy computer hacker.
Probably me. I would like to be on the other side and through my own means.
Okay.
So that way, if the rope falls or anything does happen, you hold on to it, and I can pull you up, hopefully.
Yeah, you can be like an anchor.
Yeah. And I can get over to the other side, because I just need to know the range band distance, which is 2, with my go-get-'em rig.
Okay.
Oh, you use your grapply arms.
I use my grappling arms, and I'll pull myself over.
All right.
This is some Made in the Abyss thing.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you launch your arm over and goes on to the other side, latches on, and then you just reel yourself in. Sure, fine.
I'm sure I'd probably fall, but then it's like you just watch this massive robot get lifted up. It's cranking its own arm together.
All right, you are on the other side. Sin is on the other side. We're now just rolling for Thraz, Zaldenrock, Gervald, and Yara, and Nolly.
So now I feel safe being on the other side to use the help for athletics, because if anyone falls, just tie the rope to yourself first.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the athletics first. I'll just get it over with.
Yeah, so tie the rope to you. Shepard has it as a brace, and there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know when you're ready to roll.
Okay, so first let's do the leading roll. So Shepard, make an athletics check. Okay.
That's pretty good.
Triumph and a success. This is pretty good. Let's have everybody else now roll the same check, and everybody that fails, let me know.
All right.
I barely succeed.
Nothing for me.
Yara didn't succeed or fail. It's just
Good.
dead even.
Raz failed.
Of course.
Raz is being
Bye
a
bye,
bitch about
cat.
it.
Hey, he's as strong as I am.
Bye bye, kitty.
All right, so Raz and Yara, they're gonna deal 2 stress to Shepard, even though Shepard was leading the roll and succeeded. Thraz was being a little bitch about it, and Yara was a little scared of heights, but you were able to drag them in at the last second.
I'm constantly having to move around because of my Amazon package.
Has anyone ever told you guys that you guys have a thing for heights? The museum heist, the frickin' the sniping things. I'm just not a fan.
Come on, Shepard, be careful. I can't let this. No. You gotta swing me to the left. Swing me to the left.
You will be safe. You will be safe. Proceed. You are dragged onto the other side. Now ahead of you are the blast doors. You don't see any cameras around. You're not sure if there are any other security measures in place.
I said tech savvy people need to check that out.
Quintus sensor. Can I do a scan or something?
Sure. Let's do a perception check.
All right. I
let
can
me
use the
set.
familiar to help.
Okay. I'll set average difficulty.
All right. So I get a. I'll add the boost, or can I just add the boost?
I can add the boost. And I'm also going to upgrade this with a story point.
Oh, great. Okay.
All right. I just figured there was a real chance, like if there was a despair, maybe you got caught or something.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, you succeed.
I'm happy with this roll.
It looks like there is some sort of sensor device that'll trigger if the door is opened. It'll alert people that the door has been opened. Also, it looks like there's some sort of trap on it. If it's opened without proper authentication, it is set to electrify.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
Is there any way to access the panel or something?
You might be able to. This would probably be a skullduggy check.
Anyone good at that? I got 1 rank in it.
Sin cracks his knuckles and goes in.
Hell yeah.
Unless someone else has skullduggery planned.
I have 1 yellow, 2 green.
And I also have the intruder puck.
Mm.
Yeah,
Intruder puck will
best way to do
definitely
it.
unlock it. Skullduggery will still need to disable.
Ah, well, maybe it makes sense because like I still haven't used my versatile yet, so I can roll just my best for this.
There you go.
So and then maybe you can use the intruder puck to like hack it once it's opened. But all right,
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to use your versatile, that is totally fine. I assume you're using brawn.
I'm using piloting because that is my best skill.
Do you want to explain that one?
You can use other things.
No, it's
It looks like
system.
a panel. Yeah, the panel they used at another spaceship or something.
The panel is like has a lot of similar parts to the ships that Nali has worked on.
It's just like flying a bike.
That's right. It's not rocket surgery.
Sure.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, it's a little
I'm
bit like
sorry.
rocket surgery.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
That's a patented Nephros roll.
That really is.
All right. Well, how do you want to spend your advantage?
I mean, at a minimum, I feel like I should do something critical to the encounter.
Something critical to the encounter is, I'm going to say, you notice that it is not disabled. You thought you did, but you notice it's not. You didn't falsely assume that you disabled it.
So you took off the panel thinking you have access, but you still have another panel to get through that's more difficult.
Okay, and then I will boost I'll boost Sin's next check. I assume Sin's going to do this skullduggery.
You could be able to disable
Yeah.
this, but there's like a wire thing that goes up there. You need to be pretty dexterous and able to climb walls to get up there.
Oh
Walls,
boy.
you say?
All right, I'll give a boost. Skullduggery still available.
Okay. Okay, so Sin is gonna skull and dugger, and I think I don't want to fuck this up. So can I use the story point to boost the roll?
Okie dokie. I
Yeah, we're
have
getting close
applied
to
it.
11. It's fine.
Thank you. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Success!
Woo!
And to advantage, however you want to spend that.
They boost boost the next roll because don't we got into the
Boost the
panel
next
now,
roll.
right?
You could boost a specific
Yeah.
person's roll too, with 2 of them.
Oh. Is anybody else good at using the? I can drop the intruder puck to Yara and be like, "You're better at hacking than I am."
Well,
Perhaps this would be
that'll
useful
automatically
to-
succeed, won't it?
Possibly. Hold on. It's
I don't recall how it works.
Well, I just want to clarify.
upgrades the ability of skullduggery check they make twice, but also upgrades the difficulty of the check once.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it's specifically for unlocking stuff using a skullduggery check. So
Okay.
I mean, I can still use it, but if anybody else.
But specifically, though, we're trying to disable the electrical field first, right?
That's just been
I already did
disabled.
that.
Okay,
now
so that's
we're
just-
unlocking it.
Oh, so then wouldn't Sin be good at just unlocking it themselves, or
Sin's
is it
just
still
done
part
it.
of Suggery?
I
Oh.
can unlock this thing. I have opened a few doors in my time.
Okay.
I'll give him a boost, and then what's it? 2 upgrades for.
Two upgrades to the ability of skullduggery check.
Yeah.
upgrades the difficulty of the check once.
Yep. Okay, so 2 and 1. All right. Let's just crack my little knockies and get to work. Oh,
Very good.
I like these things. Yep, it's unlocked. You're good.
Traz is definitely somebody who installs skimmers on all of his pay machines.
And skitters down and holds out his hand to Thraz. May I please have my puck back?
Oh, of course. I thought it was all out of juice or something. I wasn't going to keep it.
The like lettering on it is in red ink.
Thraz, I will never teach you how to use crypto.
Thank you.
And Sin sort of tucks it back into one of his many compartments.
All right. Now, let's go a little quietly now. Whoever's doing our stealth check is gonna get a boost.
Did I hear Sidel? Sorry.
Sorry?
No one said anything as far as stealth check. No one offered
Oh.
themselves.
I was kind of like leading questioning. Thraz is gonna give the next player a boost. He's gonna maybe give it to Zaldenrock.
Okay. Yeah. I've done enough shit.
There's
Also, probably you have more health to survive if something goes bad.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
What a cynical way
At
to
this
look
point.
at this.
We're getting
You're
in the
not
facility
alone.
now. We need to make sure that we are not seen or heard. Quickly now. Blast doors open. You guys head inside. The facility is kept rather dark, of course, for the sensitive eyes of the inhabitants. You look around, making sure that there aren't any, like, cameras about. And it looks like around the corner there are some cameras that are looking down the hallway. There's not really any way to hack them from here, it looks like. They're kept at a far enough distance. Zaldenrock, you might be able to snipe them down.
Sure, why not?
Pew pew.
Yeah, that shouldn't alert anybody. You guys don't sense any, discharge
Should we
sensors
make a
around.
perception real quick or something?
You can attempt one.
Alright, I'll attempt perception. Ready to go?
You're ready to go.
Boost. Can you roll a boost die?
You can give him another boost. Alright, you can keep a lookout. It's at pretty far range. I'm gonna say...
I meant the perception also gets a boost die from I forgot to add the familiar.
Oh, then I'll just roll one.
Yeah.
It's blank.
Okay, so
Nice hottie.
Zeldarock, you get a boost.
Yay.
Alright, Zaldenrock has 2 boosts. It's at range 3. And I'll say 1 setback because it's like tiny. So I'll give it range defense 1. Alright, you're good to go.
We have story points left.
You got 2 left.
Alright, I'll use it to do my
Ooh, the 2 success, 2 advantage.
yeah. Yeah,
Your
that
avian
one.
agility.
Avian agility. Yeah.
You quickly tumble out from hiding and do a shot. Oh yeah, that's a hit. Alright. That's going to deal plenty of damage. It goes down. You can recover a strain or give the next player a boost.
Boost.
Boost, please. Awesome. Okay, let's keep going. Careful now. Find your way throughout the facility. It's honestly quite quiet around here. You duck like before a few centipedal Olargodians can like catch you guys. They're just walking past. It looks like they're just chittering telepathically about some sort of research notes. You can see that there is a guard post up ahead with some Letnev inside. There might be another way around, or you might be able to create some sort of distraction.
I mean, could we get the centipede people to
Bugs.
make the distraction because they can telepathically communicate with us and probably have already heard through the grapevine that we're coming? It's been a day.
This is a negotiation. Somebody's got to talk to them.
Perhaps. Well, I would, but I feel like Shepard would be more important.
You could say you're talking on behalf of Shepard. Revolt could possibly give an order around.
I don't know how much they've heard about Shepard. I feel like they'd be out searching for Shepard if they could.
I will take the lead. They seem to have an affinity for Titans at the moment. I will use that to my advantage in negotiations.
Alright, I'm gonna upgrade the difficulty of this check to add a red, just in case. You guys pull the Olargodians aside and speak with them. Shepard, let's do negotiations.
Negotiations.
Two triumphs and a
pretty good.
threat. I'll say you take 1 strain.
We should be at 0.
Oh, no, you took a bunch from, or no, you took 2 at least.
I didn't reset it from the year, or the day, and then I got more.
Okay, so you should be at 3 because you took 2 from the group check and then 1 from this. Right. The Olargodians look at each other and excitedly, "You're of Crom. You have come to save us, to help us. You're a messenger." Enough about that. We need you to freaking distract those guards up there. The ones inside of the glass chamber? We can talk to them. Yes. They accept your, your orders, I guess. They sneak off. Request. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. They take your request and they go off towards the guards. They start chittering excitedly in the distance, and then they get up. One of them goes off and leaves, and then the other one is staying behind. One of the Olargodians tries to get them to leave, but I'm going to use another story point and say that one of them is still staying behind. They now seem to be on high alert.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Do we use violence?
How many rage bands away are they?
I'm gonna say that they're fairly close by, medium.
Okay, is there a glass thing in between us and them?
There is. You would need to get them outside of the glass if you didn't want to break the glass.
I would love to somehow, if anyone could make a noise, maybe if Nolly could send their little familiar over to, distract them on the other side of the glass, just enough so they come out, and I'll grapple them over so that we can beat them up.
Yeah.
So would this be like a deception check?
I'd call it deception or stealth. Either one would work, and I'd put it on Nolly's part.
It'd be
if
on
it's their familiar.
Nolly.
Yeah, Nolly could do a stealth check.
I just want to pull them in, and you all can just beat them up like a cartoon, cloud.
Yeah, that's fair.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay.
Her pulls out her gun.
You are good to go. Okay, you take 1 strain, but Noodle has gone over, skittered forth without alerting anybody, crawled up to the glass and tapped on it. Guard looked up, and then Noodle taps on the walls again. Then the guard just stands up from their chair, looks at the cameras for a second, and then gets out, opens the door. Shepard, now's your chance. They're in medium range, so that's difficulty 2, I think. Not sure how your thing works. This is the first time you've used it.
It acts as an item that's attached to armor. It's attachment.
Okay, I'm
restricted. Yes.
Just asking how it works.
Is it like a brawl check?
I think it's just a maneuver. You just use a maneuver. Your character may move to any point within short range, pulling, or you can pull from away.
So because we've altered it, it's pulling instead of moving.
Correct. So instead of
moving you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say that they just move towards you. Yippee. They don't have much of a chance. They're a minion, and you guys have plenty of you on them. So let's just have Shepard do an initial brawl check.
Initial bonk.
Yeah.
The hell? Right, it's underneath.
Yep, that'll do it.
Hits.
All right. Shepard takes 1 strain, but they are knocked out. Easy enough.
I want to loot the body, because maybe they have credentials that might be useful later.
You take an ID card off of the security officer. It looks like they also have a simple laser pistol. Your weapons are probably better.
I have a simple laser pistol.
Well, right, now you have another one. Yeah, you could. I mean, having another one's still maybe useful. So you could just duplicate your laser pistol. Cost an encumbrance.
I don't have enough space for that, so I'm gonna leave the laser pistol.
All right. You make your way inside, past the guard post, and to a factory floor looking area. There's a lot of like drones that have like specialized parts on them that are constructing things in an assembly line. There's a few mechanics that are other Olargodians that are wearing like large viribui, and they are also taking part in these assembly lines. There is one sort of overseer that is wearing like fancier looking like space armor. They are looking at everything and are like pressing on various buttons. It seems like they're controlling these drones that are maneuvering about the place. There is a glass wall on the opposite side of the factory floor, and on the other side you can see an absolutely massive silhouette. There is what looks to be light coming forth from limbs of a gigantic, one could even say titanic, creature that is dormant inside of the massive chamber beyond the glass.
Wait, actually, Chris, did you say it was a beam pistol?
Sure.
Okay, I do actually want to take it, sorry. I just want to make that in my inventory. I'm dropping my sword and my collapsible blade instead. Alright. You can look at the Eva, I guess. Mech.
Yes, very well.
The Eva. I'm picturing this very much like a cauldron from Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you look. Yeah, exactly.
You look onto the. You look out into this this floor. Nobody has witnessed you yet, but there are plenty of people between you and them, and
plenty of Letnev people specifically is what you mean.
Plenty of Olargodians, though they seem to be hard at work. So
at some point they're gonna know we're there if they communicate telepathically.
Well, they don't have telepathic senses or anything.
Fair.
Either way, I think that this is probably a good place to end for tonight. Next time we will see if you can get to this Titan sleeping on the other side of this glass in the duranium-lined research facility on Olargot. But
oh boy, Daddy.
Daddy? Father? Father, is that you?
Mother?
Alright.
Uncle, Auntie?
Thanks everybody that came out to watch. We will continue this next Sunday night. Is everybody good for next Sunday night?
I believe so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No obvious issues.
What?
No obvious issues.
Okay, no obvious issues.
I thought you were saying no, I'll be sleeping.
No, no, obviously.
Well, I believe.
No, I nap.
All right, so next Sunday we will hopefully wrap up our time on this planet, I hope, and maybe see what happens with the Titan. Good night, everybody. Let's go raid Cave Geek Art. Be sure to catch me playing games on Thursdays and doing art on Tuesdays. Those are the other times that I stream. Good night and sleep well, and be sure to always check your droids for bombs before picking them up. Good night.
Bye.
For my mistakes. Have a good week.
Take care.
Bye.